Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good morning, Ultimate Autographs universe, and welcome in to the Ultimate Autographs break room live on a Wednesday morning. It is 9:02 a.m. Central Standard Time for UA in the AM. A little ripping and sipping, a little waking and breaking, wakey, eggs and breaky. It is your host, Rip Camelucci, along with my co-host and producer, the stalwart, the effervescent, Money Mike Napolitano. How we doing today, Mikey baby? I'm
good. I got called Midwest Mike yesterday too.
Midwest Mike.
I'm getting all the accolades
It's
here.
It's
in the break room.
I don't know. We're in the Midwest. We're currently in the Midwest.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Right. No, I know it does, but like, wait until you're on the East Coast or down south or somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. That's when you call him Midwest Mike.
Yeah.
You know, because that's when you need to call him Midwest Mike, you know, to explain why he talks that way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Come on. They're not trying to beat the accent out of you in media school?
No, because, well, I mean, media school, like, you know, it's here, so
yeah,
nobody really notices the accent. But then I did do a year out at IUPUI in Indianapolis, and they were like, why do you call it hockey? And I was like, hockey?
Why do you talk like that?
I was like, yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, why y'all talk like that? Like,
whoa, hey, dude, come on. That's offensive.
Sorry.
I'm from the South.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Lo siento. But I was like, what? Like, I don't have an accent. They're like, yeah, you do. I guess I don't say my O's. Like hot dog, I guess it's H-A-T.
I remember
hot
in high school, we had next door neighbors come in, move it from Michigan, and they started calling our vaunted Southern Coke Pap. And we're like,
yeah.
what is that? It's Coke. Even when it's Pepsi, it's Coke. Good morning, Redbeard. What's up? Just curious what's left in the jersey break. Jerseys, boy, oh boy. Let's see. We got 4 headliners left.
Ooh, we got a big one, though.
We got a big one? Yeah. Oh, well, we got a big name in there. Yeah. Our secondary headliners are going to be Fred Taylor and Mike Singletary, two fellas not to sneeze at right there. Yeah. Our 2 headliners left are that really cool Roger Staubach on that blue Cowboys jersey and a gunslinger Brett Favre as well in the jerseys. We'll do a top to bottom rundown, but first we got some housekeeping to take care of. Yeah. Don't we, Mike? So let's go ahead and navigate on over to our randomizer to determine what our dice roll will be, followed by our chase wheel spin. We are kind of winding down on several series. So I constituted this yesterday. We will spin the wheel until we have a total of at least over 10 boxes in the combined series. Does that
Gotcha.
make sense? Is
Yeah.
that fair?
Yeah.
Cool. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to be dice rolling. We need 6 or higher, and that is 11. So that counts as 6 or higher. I'm a dummy, but I know that. There we go. 6. And back to our wheel. So we got minis. We got our 1 and 4 still rocking and rolling. A lot of great stuff in that. We got 2 mixture series right now, which is great. I'm very, very excited for that. We got jerseys, college, vault, practice squad, diamonds, and yeah, let me get our multi-sport mixer. Mixer. Cool. And those are our 8. Yeah, that's 8, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's see what they're gonna be. We have the minis, which is at 7 left right now. So let me go ahead and add minis to the chase, and then we'll go for another one. And like I said, the vault's at 2. So if we get the vault, we're gonna spin again because that would
Only put us at
equal 9. So I think this is beneficial for all of us here. Let's see, diamonds, practice squad, and practice squad is still pretty good, right? Yeah, that's a 21. So
Plenty there.
all right, minis and practice squad. That feels good, you know?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
That's for sure.
All right. And cool. So there we have it. Minis and practice squad are going to be our chase wheel spins. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in here early in the morning on a Wednesday hump day. And I got to tell you, Mike, I'm a little in mourning right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because, last night were the last 3 episodes of Andor on Disney+.
Oh, I've
And-
watched the first 3. I'm probably, how many are there? 15 or 12?
12.
12? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm 9 behind.
Absolute
Just 9.
cinema, my friend.
Just 9.
I'm jealous that I can't be in your shoes with your eyes to rewatch this for the first time yet again. I was literally, it's the only series I've ever been watching actively, while also at the same time went back to rewatch season 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Truly,
I did the little recap because I was like, it's been a while.
you gotta do the recap.
Yeah,
if you don't have
I'd
time to go
forgotten a
back and
little bit what
rewatch
was
the whole
going on.
season,
Yeah.
gotta do the recap. But man, it's gonna make you want to go back and rewatch season 1, and then when you're done, you're gonna want to immediately start Rogue One.
And did you? Oh, yeah. So this leads up to it, right?
Right up to it, dude.
Okay. Because I was gonna say.
The same way Rogue One leads right up to New Hope.
Right. I like that touch.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I was gonna say we had talked about this before, and there was not going to be a season 3 because there's only so much story you could tell.
It was supposed to be 5 seasons originally.
Wow.
Yeah, but things happen. You got to do what you got to do, and frankly,
I understand
it's shocking. This was made and released much less by Disney in the first place. So
Yeah,
the
true.
fact that they got away with what they got away with is already impressive.
Well, they did get away with a lot in Daredevil. I know we talked about that a little bit here too, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's
They're-
hoping
they're
they're
starting- they're
asleep
starting
at the
to realize.
wheel. Here's hoping they're asleep at the wheel at Disney Plus.
they're starting to realize
Let
that
some rad stuff through.
their age group is changing. So
Speaking of changing, let's see what's changed since yesterday here on the big board in the live break page. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in there. We've still yet to do a proper. What's going on? I know we are live on YouTube, but Restream doesn't seem to care for telling us that. So if you're having some issues, please let us know. But I believe we're good and up and running on all platforms.
looks good to me.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna call Restream a liar.
Yeah.
And continue on with our business with our T2B RD. Thank you, Ty. Twitch is good. Here we go. We got our diamonds. Diamonds got picked apart last night, and they should be done today. As you see, we kind of changed things up a little bit here. It's a 4-spot break right now with just full on north, south, east, and west. You will be placed into north, south, east, and west, and be the owner and proprietor and the controller of the destiny of both the AFC and NFC of that directional, designation. So, and we got 6 boxes left, and that Jay Jetta's still available. So let's take a look at that one. It's Jay Jetta's on the rave, baby. That's beautiful.
Nice. Yeah,
literally the best, if not one of the best, wide receivers in the entire league right now on that stunning new purple rave for the Vikings. It's grimaced out. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, Grimace.
Right? The kids like Grimace these days. He was a meme last MLB season, was he not? He was.
There we go.
I see it now.
I just dropped the break page link in there one more time because your message actually did not go to YouTube, but now it is. I'm not sure if it's just that computer, but just so that once we start asking for box numbers, it's all fair in the chat.
Dope. And do you have your Slack up?
You give me 1 second.
Okay, because we got a message from Luke there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, we have the double box break. 4 spots left in that. 3 spots left in the single box break. So that one is 3 away from closing. And of course, we have our bonus bangers. Literally for the diamonds, it's our hidden gems. So yeah, let's see if we can unearth that Justin Jefferson this morning. We also have, with some movement in our multi-sport mixer Mix It Up series, a lot of fun going on in this. And it currently looks like our double box break is on sale. So that's pretty cool. You can go ahead and get that for $118 instead of $185, and get yourself in the running for this Tom Brady prize. This is a full-on prize. So as you can see here, each live break spot purchased in the series is an entry into a top spot drawing for this beautiful Rip Speed Flex autographed by Tom Brady. You got the TB12 logo on the back. You got the classic Patriots. You got the alternate logo there. Absolutely gorgeous. So at the conclusion of this series, we are 25 boxes away from closing that. And a lot of great stuff in the lead up to that Tom Brady. Of course, I'm gonna. This is really made for me. Between this Dan Marino on the mini, the Flash Dolphins mini. How many things is Common gonna promise me if they don't, make it by Sunday at 13 o'clock or whatever? Because that licensed Wade jersey's also there. So hey, this is a series built for someone from South Florida, but also a lot of great other stuff here too. I mean, yeah, you got Dan the Man right there. You got Flash. On these baseball bats, man, you got some real mashers. You got some real swingers of the dingers here. Chipper Jones on that big stick. Big Papi, David Ortiz, and Manny Machado right there on that Adirondack. I could say that word. Adirondack. You ever been to the Adirondacks, Mike?
I have not.
Have you ever sat in an Adirondack?
I have not.
You've sat in an Adirondack chair. It's one of those porch chairs that are like got that deep butt.
Oh, I guess maybe.
Yeah, you get like this. You get your arms all the way up here.
Oh, yeah.
You sat in an Adirondack chair before.
I didn't know that was what that was. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, Charles Nelson. We know you're you're an ATL guy. So yeah, you got that chipper, man. Right there. We also got Steve Young on that authentic 49ers lid. Jamar Chase on the 2.0. Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. Ozzie, the Wizard of Oz, right there, doing backflips into your heart and into your break. Shaq on the Lakers laundry jersey right there, and the Monsters of the Midway right there on that super sweet Chicago Bears Monsters of the Midway custom jersey there, multi signatures, and Dr. J, Julius Erving up in the mix. All of our photoed headliners are available. The only things that have been picked apart are some of our secondaries, but we still got A.J. Brown, the Big Hurt Frank Thomas, and Charlie Hustle. Pete Rose, recently reinstated posthumously, but nonetheless
has been reinstated, yeah.
About to be a 2-time Hall of Famer because, of course, he is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And that is recognized here at Ultimate Autographs. We got our practice squad, also a chase wheel spin. We got 21 of the 30 boxes, 12 headliners available in the practice squad out of 21 boxes, well above 50% ratios here. Practice squad, we got Drew Brees on a rep right there. Emmett Smith on the football. JJ Watt on this mini. Okay. All right. Not the order I would have put this in, but here we are. Ed Reed, that Ed Reed authentic that I absolutely love with the color match ink right there. Best bust in the Pro Football Hall of Fame by my estimations. One of the best safeties, one of the most devastating safeties in the history of the sport of football. Speaking of just shut down defensive backs, Darrelle Revis Island right here on the Jets rave. Look, you're not going to find me giving much voluntary love to the Jets, but here I am showing love to the Darrelle Revis on the Jets rave. It's a solid rave, especially if you're a Jets fan. Hop on up to get that. It's too good. It's too good. We got Michael Irvin on the authentic, one of the greatest wide receivers in Cowboys history, America's team. Where Steve Smith Sr., Agent 89, speaking of some of the greatest wide receivers in the game. James Harrison on that authentic. We pulled that camo, another one of those camos yesterday.
Yeah.
Marshall Faulk on the authentic for the Indianapolis Colts. And Aiden Hutchinson, I was singing his praises all last week, and I stick into my guns, baby. Get him now. While we're in this slow, sort of weird period, this liminal space between the draft and when mandatory camps are back up.
Yeah.
So, again, get in while the getting's good and easy to get in these breaks. So before it's we're in the full swing of football season, and you can't even dip your toe into something. That is the practice squad. In the secondary headliners are Warren Sapp and Steve Mongo McMichael, R.I.P. Bears legend, wrestling legend, Mongo McMichael. Let's see. Diamonds 1 and 4. Still so much juicy juice up in the 1 and 4. In the secondary headliners, we still got Aaron Donald, one of the best to do it of all time at his position, as well as Bruce Smith. Pair them up. Go crazy with those defensive linemen. We still got Fernando Tatis Jr. Junior, baby. Paul Pierce, Papi, AI, Allen Iverson, and that freaking Chuck Norris still available, as well as a couple speed flexes we still got up in here. We got this, not that Saquon Barkley, but we do have
Hi, Nicolette.
up in the mix. What up, Nicolette? Shooting some sweet social content, baby. We're always working here at Ultimate Autographs. You never know who's going to come through, but usually you do know. It's usually the people who are in the next show or Nicolette. Yeah. Look at this. Russell Hustle Bustle right here. Got the Wisconsin Badgers, got the Seattle Seahawks, and the Denver Broncos. Let's ride. As well as we still do have that other speed flex right here, the Jerome Bettis, Kyron Williams, dual signed college to pro-am, play like a champion today, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Los Angeles Rams here on that Rip Speed Flex. Dual sign, got Bus in that sweet spot right there. Looking mighty crispy. Still out here, greatest of all time, Lionel Messi. Still available, licensed jersey to be had. Another one of the greats, the former scoring leader of all time in the NBA, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, on a licensed jersey as well. Taylor Swift on that autographed Folklore CD. That's a great piece. That'd be a great gift for anyone in your family, honestly. Let's see. We got that Trae Young ball, Ice Trae, on that City Connect ATL. Love that ATL design there for the Atlanta Hawks. And, that's another one I know, Chuck Nelson, you'd love to see come your way. Manny Ramirez on the bat. John Smoltz, another Brave, on the bat. What else? Where are we at? Ric Flair. Talk about all these Southern legends. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, 16-time world champion. Richard Flair. What else we still got? Oh, yeah, all right. That's all the photo headliners right there. Done. We did it. Boom. You'll love to see it. And I know y'all are going to love to break it. Look, we got this college still going on. This college hanging out here, much like I did in college, just hanging out for a long time. But yeah, let's see what we can do in this college. We still got that CeeDee Lamb, the Steve Smith Sr., these two crimson pair right here on the Utes and the Sooners, as well as plenty of secondary headliners: Tim Brown, LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, Warren Moon. There's our practice squad again. Here's the vault. Y'all, 2 boxes left in the vault. One is a Phil Simms, a Super Bowl MVP and Giants legend, and the other one is a $300 gift card. So that vault singles right there. 6 spots left. Take your chances at a Super Bowl MVP and Giants legend, or $300 in UA cash. Here's our jerseys there, Redbeard. 2 to go in that multi-sport single. Thank you so much, Josh Stone, for being the town crier this morning.
Yes, sir.
So thank you very much there. Is the Brady pullable? No, Josh, but with every entry, you do get a entry into the top spot contest there for the Brady flex. The rules there are in the spot or in the break page. Let me actually go ahead and drop that in there. The multi-sport single. Let me get that single over to you. There it is. 2 spots left. $59 to get in. That's on sale as well. $59 to get into that single. Is that supposed to be like that, Mike?
I believe so.
On sale?
I believe so.
Okay.
I just go by what it says here.
That's crazy.
I only work here. No,
I know. Same here, man.
No, that is correct.
I show up. This is just what it is. So that's a hefty discount right there. Hop on in that. That is crazy. But yeah, so how that works, Josh, each break spot you purchase is an entry into the top spot drawing for that sexy Tom Brady Speed Flex. It's like right over there. It's like in the room, haunting us.
It is.
Taunting us.
Look at that thing.
All together, flaunting us. Yeah. We were just about to do the jerseys. Brett Favre, still available. Gunslinger, Super Bowl winner, MVP. Brett Favre. Along with this Roger Staubach. Draw when the series closes. That is right, Josh. Yeah, we draw because everyone's got to have their entries. So after all the entries are in, then we draw. That Roger Staubach. It's a great signature right there. Dallas legend, Roger Staubach. As well as Mike Singletary and Fred Taylor still available. 7 boxes left in the minis. It is also our chase, one half of our chase wheel spin. It is also a double. Each one's always going to be a double. So go on ahead and attack that and double your pleasure, double your fun. We still got Champ Bailey on that 3.0. We got Jim Kelly, Buffalo Bills legend, great Hall of Famer. Eric Dickerson on the Rams right here. Warren Moon on the action green. And Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, if you want to double up with Rams, in the minis. So there we have it, my friends and neighbors. There we have it. What are we looking to get into? How are we liking the diamond? The new layout of the diamond with the 4-spot divisional directional breaks, I should call it. Interested to see how y'all feeling about that. It looks as though there's discounts on these mix it up multi-sport mixers across the board. Except maybe in the quad. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in the quad, but you're going to get into a double for 118. Go on, get at it. But, yes, friends, let us know where you want to go, who you want to see, what you want to be. Hey, Mike, we've gone through everything now. We've seen everything. Most of the stuff, the newest stuff for us is going to be that mix it up multi-sport. You know, a cousin of the can't miss 1 and 4, I'd say. You know, no entertainment in there, but you know, we get our baseball, we get our basketball in there. Yeah, fun stuff. So what are you feeling? What are you thinking right here?
Well, I like what they were talking about in the chat about how that multi-sport is 2 to go.
I know, right?
That is the single for the multi-sport. So I'll stay there. And I would say probably the thing I want to see most coming out of here, you know me, I'm a baseball guy. I could go with my White Sox and say Frank Thomas, but he is a secondary headliner, so I'll stick in the big names. And I'll say a name that we don't see a whole lot here in the room, the Chipper Jones.
Yeah.
That's a really nice one. Gotta see Chipper Jones at least once here in the break room. That would be really cool.
Yeah, Chipper Jones would be a great one to see, especially on a bat. He's one of the best hitters of all time, especially in Braves history. Personally, the homer in me, I want to see the Dan the Man on that mini. Yes, I want to see the Dwayne Wade. Again, I feel like I've just been taunted with those over the last few weeks. Best helmet in the room I want to see right now is that Bettis and Kyron Williams Speed Flex. I think that's an incredibly unique piece that I would love to see. Josh Stone would also love to see that Jones bat, that Chipper bat right there.
Well, let's see if that comes out. We are ready to go in this single.
Cool. And then aside from those 3, excuse me as I smuggle here, that Lionel Messi jersey has got to come soon. I don't know what else to say.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, if I had to go outside of this series, it's still that. But I think I gave that as my answer yesterday.
I know it's primarily a football room. I get that.
Well, that's still football.
You're too cute, Mike. You're too cute.
I used to have a segment on one of my radio shows called Football y Football. And we'd talk about plenty of Bears talk, because there's always plenty of Bears talk. NFL leads the way, right? But then I'd squeeze in some Fire talk and some Stars talk for Chicago.
Nice.
Now I can't do that too much because not only do I have a lot of Bears talk, but with press accreditation to the Fire and the Stars, I have a lot of soccer audio. So it's not just a quick hit on, here's the scores, here's who they're playing next week. So.
All right. Well, for this first mixer here, Ryan McCall, Tim Soward, Josh Stone, Kirby Shank, and Jared Menzer, please hit me up with a box number for the Mizzer single. No, it's the Mixer single. Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. Don't be mean to me. The Mixers, there you go. You got the Mix It Up coming across the bottom of the screen right there on the ticker. I'll give it one more go round, but hit me up with a wheel request or a number from the ticker. A wheel request or a number from the ticker. Josh Stone says 27. Thank you so much. Josh Stone. To the randomizer we go. Let's see. We are, 11 on the dice roll today? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Jeez, a whiz. What a robust dice roll. I don't think I updated it from last night. There it is. Okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right. Here we go. 11 times. That's what we got here? Yeah, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right. Now bear with us on these divisions as they are, for lack of a better word, kooky. All right, Kirby Shank. Let me just go ahead and grab these Kirby Shanks all at once here. 49ers, White Sox, Hawks, Hornets, Celtics, Reds, Seahawks, and Pistons. Kirby Shank, that's you. That's what you're looking for. Double hawking it up there. Tim Soward, or Soward, please feel free to correct me. Hit me with that phonetics. Bears, Braves, Browns, Tigers, Bengals, Expos, Bulls, Magic. Oh, I'd love to see some Expos in here. You think that'd be maybe a Vlad, probably, I imagine? Maybe an early Larry Walker? Andres Galarraga? Siri, there you go. Tim, Jared. Siri, I didn't ask for you.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Wow. All right. Get emotional on me, dude. Jared, you got Dolphins, Cardinals, Broncos, Phillies, Heat, Dodgers, Falcons, Supersonics. Jared, I want you to win. Not that, we take sides here, but you got the Dolphins and the Heat. AKA in Vice City are going to be the Manatees and the Narcos. Did you know that?
Oh.
Yeah. My Vice City's football team are the Manatees, and their basketball team are the Narcos.
That's interesting mix.
I love it. Manatee's like my favorite animal, so I'm stoked.
manatees.
I want a
sea
Vice City
cows.
Manatees jersey.
I used to swim with the manatees when I'd go to my grandparents.
That's what's up.
And they're just wild in the channel.
Yeah, exactly. They're just
And
chilling.
My
They're the
grandmother
kindest.
was like, I was like, oh look, he's brushing up against my feet. And my grandmother's like, oh, it's mating season.
Yeah,
And I was like,
dog.
oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
I'm good. I'm all right.
That manatee's looking you up on WikiFeet. Where am I? Ryan McCall. You got Lakers, Padres, and Rams. Probably a little too early to say WikiFeet on the air, but whatever.
Nobody knows.
It's the morning zoo. And Josh Stone, thanks for bearing with all my yapping. 76ers, Red Sox, and Eagles. Best of luck, everybody. We got box 27 here of 30 in our Mix It Up Mixer series. Let's see what we got.
We were just talking about National Geographic, the Discovery Channel. It's all the same. No big deal.
Yeah. Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
Got a baseball helmet here.
Ah. I'm still not used to the shape
I know.
until it actually comes out. And then it's like,
Hey, all right. We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Ozzie Smith.
ooh.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look, I know you're no, you don't give a
No,
dang
I don't
about
like
this.
the I like the Cardinals.
Yeah, look at this blue right here. That is a
Oh.
beautiful helmet right there.
I don't know if the camera can even really pick that up, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call that. It's almost like a really dark blue mixed with a light blue, and in the light it almost changes color.
Yeah. Gorgeous
That's
paint job
really
there.
nice.
Jared Menzer with the Cardinals in that spot. Congratulations there. Hall of Famer. You got the MLB and the Fanatics certification on the back. Double cert. You love to see it. Great. Fantastic signature. I feel like Joe Aguilar in the Saturday 6 o'clock show would be very pleased with this signature from Ozzie Smith here.
Oh, yeah.
What a hit. Fantastic job there. Let's go ahead and keep this. Where's my Clorox wipes? Great job.
Nice hit.
Fantastic. Love to see it.
Nice hit for sure. Wow.
I'd be doing backflips over that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Nice pull right off the bat in the morning, you know?
Way to get the day started.
What's today, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Good morning, Neon Shark. Tyler Cameron. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. I'm doing good. Rip's pulling, so he's doing good as well. Look at that. We already got Ozzie Smith. So, yeah. It is a good Wednesday morning. Very
Yeah, man.
cool.
Just pulled this sweet Ozzie Smith. I ain't got nothing to complain about. There you go. There we go. That's the... Find your camera, Ozzie. Find your light.
Today is the 14th. Okay.
I just spelt his name like Ozzy Osbourne.
Sharon! Now he's got to eat a bat and do a backflip. And I ain't talking baseball bat.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yes, schedule release today.
baseball-
Yeah, that is today, right? Yeah, yeah. I thought it was the 15th, but yeah, you might be right. I think it is the 14th, actually. NFL, baby.
Excited for that. Also, the bat just reminded me of an eating a bat. If it were a wooden bat, it reminds me of beavers.
Yes.
And I saw hundreds of beavers on Sunday. The movie at the Music Box.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
And I got to tell you, what a dang hoot. If you get a chance to see it, it's wild. Best way I could describe it is, so first of all, first thing you got to know going into it, it's a black and white silent film.
Okay.
And you might be thinking, I'm out.
No, not
But-
necessarily.
If I describe it to you as Looney Tunes meets Jackass meets a video game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's spectacular.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't you say is it live action or they're real beavers?
Not real beavers. It's people in beaver suits.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. To each their own.
It is. It's fantastic. I can't recommend it enough. I think it's just free on YouTube right now. Like,
Is it really?
I'll implore you to give those creators money and see it in a way that gives them money. But it is just free on YouTube right now, I'm pretty sure. So by all means, go check out hundreds of beavers. Like I said, quite a hoot. But yeah, there we go. Got one mixer done. There you go, Jared. Nice, he says. And what are we looking to do now? We got some movement in the quad and the double for the mixer. I guess some people saw that happening and said, you know what? This does look fun. It makes me feel like I'm in the 1 and 4 at a much more attainable price point, as it were. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yeah. You know, you can get your baseball, basketball jollies. You know. For also, again, like that single's $59. That's wild.
That's not bad.
That's $59 for Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith.
For a Dwayne Wade licensed jersey, for Steve Young authentic.
Yeah.
For Jamar Chase.
Jamar
authentic,
Chase on that 2.0.
Manny Machado or Chipper Jones back
Pretty
for that price
good.
point. I mean, whew. There's a movie released a few years ago called Zombie Beavers. Said Jersey Slime, Bob Boulay. Did you see that one, Rip?
I've not. Zombie Beavers missed me somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be an interesting one. Is it just the beavers that are zombies? How does that work? Just one of those zombie diseases or infestations that only affects beavers? That's an interesting concept, maybe. It's like in all the zombie movies where like you see like the dogs don't turn into zombies and stuff like that. Some of them do. Some of them do. But like, the ones that are like a little bit lackluster with it, it's like, you'd probably have that spread to the animals as well.
Okay. Some zombie questions for you.
Yeah.
Preferences. There's no wrong answers here. Fast or slow?
Slow.
Me too.
Slow.
Me too.
Yeah.
I lied. Not as good as the classics like Sharknado. I got Sharknado on Blu-ray,
Sharknado.
baby.
We don't have Sharknado on our board, but if we did,
Yeah.
that'd be a hot
Don't get me
item as well.
started. I like Sharknado, but is it any better than Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus? I don't know.
Oh no, Giant Octopus is on our board.
Okay,
for sure.
okay,
Yeah,
good.
he's actually a speed flex.
Well, Giant Octopus is the best wide receiver in the league. I mean, nothing gets by.
No doubt.
You just got to throw it in general direction.
And when you pair him with Sharknado,
I mean, forget about it.
yeah, I mean, you can move over to
Corbin Burnson running wild.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. An explanation for the zombie happening, or do you like it to be a mystery?
I would say I would eventually like an explanation.
Okay.
But first and foremost, it's a mystery.
Okay.
It's got to be that problem.
Right.
For real. Like,
Yeah.
how the heck did this even happen, right? So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now we divert in the route. Nothing says Oscar nomination like Tara Reid. We had a running joke on my wrestling podcast years ago. Like we couldn't remember if Tara Reid was like still alive or like tragically died young. And then we just like slipped into
Fair.
that Bobby Moynihan Weekend Update character where it's like, I'm pretty sure Tara Reid's dead. But Tara Reid is definitely still alive. For the record.
She's in the 1 and 4. just
she the 1 and 4. Maybe if it was a 1 and 8, maybe.
Yeah. I shouldn't joke like that because we actually do have Taylor Swift on a CD. So
Right.
like,
Well,
we
I
could
would
have
say
actors
Taylor
and
Swift's a
actresses.
little like on the Q
yeah.
rating
No, I wasn't
scale.
putting them on the same platform. Oh, look out, the Swifties are coming at me. But no, I wasn't putting them on the same platform. I was just saying like we could have actors and actresses in the 1 and 4.
Yes. I mean, we got Chuck Norris.
She's in the play
there.
action minis.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have Chuck Norris.
I'd probably put Chuck Norris and Tara Reid like on the same like Q level right
you
there as
go.
far as level of
Chuck
fame.
Norris needs to be in a zombie apocalypse movie.
Kind of surprising he hasn't been.
Right? Like I feel
He's
like
done like probably plenty enough like straight to DVD type things.
that's a movie. Zombie Swifties. Yeah, well, they kind of already are in some ways. you know?
Hey,
Sorry, Swifties. Anyways, but Chuck Norris versus
this is a horde
zombie
of zombie Swifties.
I take all of my money.
Set up a typewriter. We're getting it done.
Yes.
All right, cancel the rest of these breaks.
Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. I'd love to see what he does to a herd full of zombies at a Taylor Swift concert. It'd be a scary thing.
Another zombie question here for you. On moving down that track of eventually having the mystery answered.
Ditka.
It's Ditka? Okay. Ditka. Do you prefer that answer be scientific or spiritual in nature?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I want to say that it would probably depend on like where the story has gone, but at the same time, like, I'm a Walking Dead person, so it's kind of going to be where a lot of my answers derive. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Night of the Living Dead is the classic. It is the holy grail, right? So, but we don't get an explanation in Night of the Living Dead, so it leaves it up for interpretation.
They
And they kind of hinted at it, yeah.
They kind of beat around it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, and they were more spiritual, if I remember correctly, or were they scientific about it?
A little more science because there was like stuff that fell from space.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, Walking Dead got very scientific about it, and I think they're even with the spin-off stuff, which I'm still drawn into, because I gotta see things through to the end. I think they're more scientific with things. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with more scientific.
I will say Night of the Living Dead starts scientific, but then like the science kind of does get abandoned because of society falling.
Right. Yeah.
And like throughout like Dawn and Day and Land and all the other ones.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not really like a thing,
Right.
that they like pursue.
Yeah.
But God, I love zombie movies, man.
Yeah.
I'm a Romero purist pretty much at heart. I like the oh God, the guy who did all of his special effects and stuff like that.
Oh, I can't.
You know
think
who
of
I'm
the
talking
name.
about, though, right?
Yeah.
The guy who also did like Robert Rodriguez's stuff.
Yeah.
Tom Savini.
Yeah.
Tom
yeah,
Savini.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
Savini's remake of Night of the Living Dead. I never got a chance to see the stage version of Night of the Living Dead.
I have
which was
not
apparently fantastic.
Zombieland thoughts? I do love Zombieland.
I've never seen I haven't seen Double Tap.
Oh, really?
I haven't been avoiding it. I just haven't seen it.
Double Tap was good. Not as memorable, but like for a sequel, lived up to the hype.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and it struck that like perfect.
But the first one, man.
Yeah, the first one struck that like perfect balance of zombie humor. we
That's where
to
I
say.
like fast zombies. If it's like comical and stuff
Yeah.
like that, like all right, cool.
Yeah.
Like you could go wherever with this, and I'm fine with it.
I also really like Warm Bodies with Nicholas Hoult. It's more of like a zombie rom-com.
Jared says, I just want the Brady. Well, we got to close out that series, my guy. We don't pull for that Brady.
Brother, you
until-
know there's always gonna be strings.
There's always
Come
the
on
rules.
now.
Just like in the zombie movies, you don't get to like walk away clean until every single last one of them has been picked off. you know?
Yeah.
Same thing with these boxes. You got to pick them off. Then we get to the Brady. It's the Brady is the Twinkie in Zombieland. You don't get your Twinkie until you've closed it out. And the nice
Damn.
thing here in the break room is, yes, it's a ripped Speed Flex, right? But it's not like we put a buckshot through the Twinkies and have to
didn't.
eat, what's left of them, So
To quote Winston from Ghostbusters, that was a big Twinkie.
he goes, Rip and I know it's good.
Oh man. So yeah. So we got a lot of fun stuff that we can get to today. A lot of great stuff to unveil.
Neon Shark said, fourth of a Diddy bottle, probably worth a lot.
Yeah, no, I saw that, and I
Not-
wasn't gonna touch that.
Not gonna happen in the break room. Just saying. Just saying.
No reason to even acknowledge it. That has nothing
Yeah.
to do with what we do here.
Yeah. Well, I get the 1 in 4 that there are things other than sports in there, but we will not be having anything of those sorts.
Dickerson and Bailey still available in the minis, right? Eric Michael.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Also, Last of
Jim
Us is out
Kelly?
as well. I know did we talk about Last of Us at all?
I think we touched upon it. I was asked. I don't know if I remember. Did you watched season 1?
Yeah. I
seen-
haven't watched the most recent episode, but I'm basically caught up.
I have not watched any of it really. I've
Yeah.
watched like 3 minutes of an episode in season 1 and like 3 minutes in an episode of season 2.
Yeah.
And I have to start from the beginning.
I've never played the game, so I'm coming at it from that perspective. I'm not marred by any sort of prior versions or anything like that, so I'm pretty pure to what they want their television vision to be, and I still feel like I'm in good hands because one, Craig Mazin, one half of the showrunners, did Chernobyl, which was
yeah.
very good, and
Yeah,
Neil
we
Druckmann.
did talk about that. Yeah.
And Neil Druckmann's the other showrunner, and he made the game, so he gets to do what he wants.
I've played like 5 minutes of the game as well.
Okay.
I've barely touched the tip of the iceberg on Last of Us, but I plan on, like you, I plan on doing the series first rather than. I'm not a very big video game guy. I don't really have the time for it. So
The time, dude. I was talking about this with someone else, but just like the time,
it's
it
crazy.
just evaporates. I mean,
And I'd be playing sports video games.
I'll
depending
yell
on-
at you to play more video games because you need to take a day off anyway.
It's
So
true.
I'll yell at you to take a day off, and then I'll yell at you to play video games during that day off.
It's the first time
Seriously.
anybody's
Don't
told
shower,
Yeah.
sit in your stink,
Don't
and play
shower.
video games. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sit in your stink and play video games. Be a dirtbag for a day, Mike.
I don't know
for
if I
a
can do
day.
that. Even if I'm like on a lazy day, like I have to shower. Like I just feel grimy.
Okay,
and,
fine, shower, but still be a dirtbag in spirit.
if
Hey,
they're
Ray
not
Harden,
going
if they're not going to fill the vault, I'm good with moving my 2 spots. Ray,
Well-
we can fill that vault. I mean, you got a 300 and a Phil Simms in there. That's easy pickings. That's fish in a barrel to me. I don't know what else to say.
There are 2. Hold on. So Ray, you're in the single, and there are 2 boxes left for the vault. I don't believe we have a double up. So we don't typically move you from one series to another, Ray. So we'll keep you in the vault. That is going to break at some point. It's going to be the last one of the last breaks we do in that series. It's just maybe taking a little bit more time. So my advice to you There is a Phil Simms there, and there is a Vault Key E worth $300. I would say you bought in those 2 spots, $93 each. I'd say it is in your best bet to stay in there because you have an opportunity at getting a $300 gift card or a Phil Simms helmet. And that's probably worth more than $300 right off the bat right there either. So I would hold off just a little bit. Can we get a hint into the series after this Vault series? Well, if you know the break room, you might be kind of new. It will be another Vault series. I could at least tell you that. It is in the room, but we won't be able to tell you any of the headliners or the names in there until we actually close this Vault and open up the new one.
And to be perfectly honest, I haven't even like looked ahead to see what is in that, so I couldn't even like off the top of my head. I like to keep it fresh with y'all. You know, I like that element of discovery and surprise.
I have it here, but I haven't really looked. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Is it good?
I would not lie to you. Yeah, there's some. I mean, the Vault always has some big names. I think for for what most people look at though is what are those names on? Are they on speed flexes?
Is it good?
1, 2. I'll at least tell you 3, 4. I'll at least tell you there are 5 speed flexes in this new Vault.
Okay.
All very big names.
But is it good?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. I can't wait.
All right.
Oh,
Mike said it's good. Let me see.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And that's just one. We have 4 videos with this one. Oh, I know which one this one.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm in. You got me.
Finish this Vault, y'all. Oh
man. Okay, there's that one.
What's next? What's next?
What's this one? This one's cool. This one's very nice.
Ooh, okay.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And oh, no way.
Yo.
Oh.
That's not even.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it's not. It's not. I've never. Have you seen one of those?
No. That's
okay.
Crazy.
All right. Okay. All right. I can get down with that. Very much so. Very much so. Let's see.
All right.
Definitely some huge incentive to close out this current Vault and get to the next one. And win that $300 gift card on the way. Or the Phil Simms. Like I said, I don't know. Some people, hey, maybe you're not looking to add Phil Simms to your personal collection. Maybe that's not the most prevalent name that you're looking for. But I'll tell you this right now. You buy in for that $93 price point, I would say that Phil Simms is well over that $93.
Yeah.
One for the signature alone, but also even if it is on something as low, we don't know what it's on, it's a secondary headliner, even if it's as low as a rep, like it displays just as nice as an authentic, or the value is there with the signature and the helmet itself that you can flip it for more than what you buy in. And also, like I said, you could still have a chance at that $300 gift card. Plus, no, I'm tripping. It is not our Chase Wheel Spin today.
Dog.
That would be the minis.
The minis and the practice squad.
Yeah. So, sorry, but hey, there's plenty of incentive to close out this Vault, being that there's just those 2 boxes left because of the Vault Key, because of the headliner, and because of the next Vault series that we've got coming in this room.
Speaking of gift cards, the college has 5 gift cards left.
That is crazy, man. I've never seen... Okay, so 6 headliners in 8 boxes. That's already 3/4 of the remaining helmets are headliners.
Yeah.
On top of that, there's 5 gift cards. So, like, typically we see gift cards in these series that are in the non-headliner boxes. You can't have 5 gift cards in just 2 boxes. So there's got to be headliners mixed in with gift cards in there. That is a double up in my eyes. Yeah. I mean, we're basically paying you to take a headliner off our hands.
Please take my wife. Patty Coat, what's left in the mix it up?
A lot.
Pretty much everything but the Ozzie Smith here on the photoed headliners. Obviously, this Rip Tom Brady is the prize, which you will earn an entry for every spot you buy. So the more spots you buy in a break, the more shots you're going to have at this Tom Brady Speedflex, which is Tricked out. The Marino Mini on the Flash, still there. Boy, I'd love that. Chipper Jones, Big Poppy, Manny Machado, all on bats, looking mighty fine. You got a Louisville Slugger here. You got an Adirondack there. You got a Big Stick here. Helmets. We got Steve Young getting that monkey off his back. Steve Young on the classic 49ers authentic right there. And Jamar Chase on the 2.0 authentic. Looking mighty fine there with that orange Bengals ink. Kevin Garnett, anything is possible, even podcasting. Kevin Garnett, he does it. He's the guy. He's endlessly entertaining. All these jerseys still available. Dwayne Wade, Flash, three-time Larry O'Brien winner on the licensed Heat jersey. Dr. J on the Sixers jersey. Shaq, Wade's teammate at one point.
That's a whole lot more than I expected.
On the Los Angeles Lakers laundry right there. And then, of course, this wild.
That is very
and this
cool.
might not even be the wildest Bears thing we have on the site today.
Honestly.
This Monsters of the Midway with those that legendary trio of linebackers there on that jersey, triple autographed. And then, of course, we still have the A.J. Brown, Frank Thomas, and Pete Rose still available in that. Mix it up. Where are we at? We are almost at 10 a.m. here, Central Standard Time, in Chicagoland, Illinois, in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Just checking some things out now, trying to figure out where we want to go. What are we trying to do here? Our minis are 5 away, and they are one half of our Chase wheel spin. So I know Eric Michaels in those minis. Feel free to join Eric in there and get a chance to double up on maybe some Rams. What else? Yeah, there we go. Check out those minis. And the practice squad, another mixer series that we have right now, is the other half of the wheel spin option. Let me just go to our single, which is $49. $49 to hop in the practice squad single. You could grab for $49. You can grab this Hall of Famer Ed Reed authentic on the Ravens alternate with the color match gold ink. That'd be a no-brainer for anyone's collection. Steve Smith Sr., Emmett Smith down here on the football. Michael Irvin right here. J.J. Watt, Drew Brees, Aiden Hutchinson, Marshall Faulk still available. James Harrison on the camo. Darrelle Revis on the Jets Flash still available in the practice squad, as well as Warren Sapp and Steve Mongo McMichael, former Four Horsemen, and back in WCW. All right. Coming up on 10 o'clock here, Mike, I got a kooky idea.
Yeah.
I want to run by you. For the college. Let's go streaking on the quad.
Okay, that's a loaded question or loaded statement at 10.
Yeah.
10 a.m.
Here's what I'm thinking. Because you know how these breaks move, you know? When a break gets to like halfway there, it's like, okay, cool. You know what? That's probably gonna happen during this show.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, just getting over that hump. So I want to say, I want to put a race. Let's make this a race.
Okay.
Let's make it a race to the 4th spot and a race to the 8th spot.
Race to the 4th spot and a race to the 8th spot.
Whoever gets to the 4th spot in either of the college breaks will get a free guaranteed 1 to 50 wheel spin. How's that sound?
Okay. Yeah. So whoever is the one that purchases the 4th spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at 3 spots in the double up. Oh, well, you're just talking about the college here.
Yeah, just the college.
Just the college.
Yeah.
Never mind. So
Because those are both at 6 away, right?
college. No, college single is 7 away. Or at least it should be. Let me double check here.
Okay, because I keep refreshing and they keep saying 6.
Oh, maybe something was missed from yesterday. Let me go back and double check that. You're
Okay.
not wrong. Yeah, both are
Well,
6 away.
Either way, is that like a crazy thing to do? Am I wild for that?
I don't think so. Yeah. We're 2 spots away from that 4th spot. Whoever buys in next, if they buy 2 spots, then they have that 4th spot,
Yeah,
and they don't have to.
they can wrap that up.
And then then the chase is on for the 8th spot. So
And we'll see. I don't want to overplay any hands or anything here.
that's fine.
But if the 4th spot's a 1 to 50 wheel spin,
Yeah.
who knows?
Right. Plus, you're getting in a break that you can win not only a headliner helmet, but also a gift card in the box in
Right.
and of itself.
So you could be doubling up on gift cards
yeah,
as well.
I mean, that's. I don't know why you'd hesitate on that.
So,
gonna check this.
all right, let's make that official here at 10:01 a.m. In either of the colleges, you buy that 4th spot, you will be automatically registered for a 1 to 50 wheel spin for a gift card. Let me get that set up now, just so we're not caught flat-footed.
Oh, yeah, they missed one. Okay.
Hey, Moses. Well, to be fair, I think we did pull that Puka yesterday, right? Or the Nakua yesterday?
Yes,
in the
we
vault?
did. We did.
Yeah.
That was during our show. Yeah.
So it's only been like this for one day.
5, 9, 4. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay. There's that. There's that. Okay. Let me just double check everything in here. Yeah, I think it was just the one that was missed. Okay.
Yeah, Moses, totally. I agree a new series would move much faster as soon as we can get to that new series.
Yeah, my guy.
2
Listen,
boxes left.
I know Moses has been in the break room for a while now, so I know he knows how it goes. I mean, if we've got headliners still to go here, I mean, we're probably not going to pair anything or get rid of anything because of the fact that those headliners
And
are
there's a
still-
$300 vault key.
Yeah, there's
Like,
it's
Phil Sims is one thing. A headliner being out there is one thing. There's a $300 vault key.
it'd be one thing if like this was Baskin Robbins and we were giving you like freezer burn ice cream, but we're not. Like we're giving you top end quality ice cream, and somebody is eventually going to want that. So don't you worry, my guy. Don't you worry. We will sell. We will get those prizes out to you guys. Another thing too is like, it comes down to you guys are going home with these helmets. We want to give you the best opportunity to get everything in this break room. If all of a sudden one day we were just like, nope, well, moving on, then, okay, all right, now my chances at getting a Phil Sims or that $300 gift card just kind of went down the drain a little bit. So we do it for love. We do it for you. All right. 2 boxes are left in the vault. Yes, Jared. The Phil Sims and the $300 gift card in Vault Key E. Now, that's
it's not just a gift
right,
card.
yeah, it's still coming
It's
with the helmet.
also an autograph.
Yeah.
So it's going to be worth over $300.
Yeah, that's another thing too. So,
You know? I feel like we're kind of losing sight of the forest through the trees here.
Right. Yeah. Yep. And don't get me wrong, I am always a big advocate of the and more section. But when we've got solely a headliner and then a vault key as well, that's not really and more to me. I mean, yes, the helmet itself will be technically and more, but to me,
It's and more and more.
yeah. So,
You remember and one, Mike? You too young for and one?
no, yeah, that brand.
Yeah.
I think I had a little bit of that when I was a kid growing up.
Nice.
Was it JCPenney? Who carried most of that?
They were
Walmart?
kind of all around.
Walmart, yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of hot, like, off the shelves, right? But
Hey, oh, definitely. I mean, obviously, the And One mixtapes were a sensation all their own.
All right, so we've got still 6 to go in both the college series. They were in hiring stores at first and then cheaper stores. Yeah,
Yeah.
And one. Yeah, I do, yeah.
Eventually, they did kind of settle down to like that Starberry level. Do you remember Starberries? Stephon Marbury's shoe.
Oh, actually, I have heard of them. Yeah.
Whereas, like, that was kind of the mission statement, was that they would like stay affordable.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
All right, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom and re-up on coffee. Are you gonna be good?
I'm gonna be good. Yeah.
All right.
I can give them a little bit of a taste of what we've got here on the board, as well as some things that have been, I don't know, maybe we've overlooked a little bit here. So we do have. I know we've been talking a lot about the college and the vault. One more time in the college, CeeDee Lamb, Steve Smith Sr., both on Authentics. Then for secondary headliners, we have Tim Brown, LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, and Warren Moon. So I would say, guys, 6 headliners, 8 boxes in total. Somewhere amongst those 8 boxes are also 5 gift cards. So, and on top of it, the agreement that Rip just made that if you get to the 4th spot, boom, you are going home with possibly a second gift card, or not possibly, guaranteed a gift card, 1 through 50 wheel spin. We do have a little bit more movement in the Mix It Up series. That single is moving. Why is my copy button not working today? That is annoying. There we go. Okay. Chad Whitten jumping in for the Mix It Up series. He's buying 4 spots. Chad, we love seeing you, of course, in the Mix It Up series. But if you want that 4th spot in one of the college series, it's also going to get you a guaranteed Chase, gift card, not the Chase Wheel Spin. But the college is also our Chase Wheel Spin, or part of it. So you can jump on in there. Maybe earn yourself 2 gift cards. So that is moving as well. Let me go down that Mix It Up series. I know we've done that a couple of times now, but just for anybody jumping in right now, Dan Marino on that mini, still available. I know a lot of people are chasing that Chipper Jones bat. That is a really nice one. Probably the coolest of the names that we have in this break, solely because we don't see Chipper Jones a whole lot, but the rest of these names are just as good. You have Manny Machado on that bat as well, and David Ortiz on a bat. Big Papi. We see him in this break room every once in a while. Manny Machado, maybe just a smidge more, but both still absolute legends of the game, huge headliners. You don't get a chance at baseball too often here in the break room. I would jump on that now. Steve Young and Jamar Chase, both on Authentics. Steve Young, an absolute legend for the 49ers. Jamar Chase, a current legend on the Bengals. You're not going to want to miss out on him. Then you've got jersey department. You've got Dwayne Wade on a licensed jersey. Rip's in the room. Well, actually not currently right now, but Rip is here this morning. You know what happens when Rip's here. He pulls his Miami teams, his South Florida teams. That means that Dwayne Wade could be coming out in a box, as it is a Heat jersey. We have a Julius Erving jersey for another headliner in there. We have the Shaquille O'Neal jersey. We just pulled a Shaq basketball yesterday. Now we have the jersey to go with it. And honestly, the jersey, that's nice, right? Like, I don't typically advise wearing signed jerseys out, but if you wanted to throw that one on and parade around your house a little bit, I would not blame you before you put it in the shadow box and make it nice and safe. the Monsters of the Midway jersey as well. I'm a Bears fan. I'm in this room. I pull NFC North a lot. Just saying that may be seeing the light of day sometime soon here in the break room. But also just the fact that it is, I believe it's triple signed. I don't have it right in front of me, Monsters of the Midway. So you can get 3 signatures for the price of 1 right on that jersey. That one is definitely a display piece for sure. And we also have a Kevin Garnett basketball to go with the basketballs that we have. So just jump on in there and get anything you get in that break is going to be hot fire. The secondary headliners are A.J. Brown, Frank Thomas, and Pete Rose, which we were talking about how Pete Rose has been welcomed back into baseball's good graces to an extent recently, literally just 2 days ago, I believe it was. Frank Thomas is my White Sox guy, and A.J. Brown, book not included. But Rip and I were talking earlier about, would you rather play, the video game of Last of Us first or watch the series? He's choosing the series. I would do the same thing just because like I said, I'm not a big video game guy. Are you the opposite, though, when it comes to books and movies? Are you book first, then movie?
I tend to go. I like to go movie than book.
Yeah,
because I hate to admit it, but I do become, if I go book then movie, I can't help but get caught up in all the differences and stuff.
Yeah,
and the way it was in my head.
Right.
The most recent example I have of going book to movie was it was an Apple series that came out last year called Bad Monkey with Vince Vaughn. It was based on a novel by Carl Hyacin, who's a big Florida guy.
Okay.
Florida writer, been at it for years. And I picked that book up while I was in Key West for a wedding in 2022. And finally read it in anticipation for the series, which didn't come out until over a year later. But yeah, it was good. I was glad I did that. It also helps that I had heard that the series was happening and I had the book. So then I read it. And so I was able to envision the show, or I was able to envision while reading the book with the cast in mind.
Yeah.
So I was able to watch it with Vince Vaughn in my head, or read it with Vince Vaughn in my head, which helped, I guess.
Yeah.
But what can I say? I'm a Luddite.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
I am, just because I don't have as much time with running around doing all this stuff. I am probably a movie first person, but I have been trying to get back into reading, and it's taken. I'm not a slow reader by any means. It's just books aren't short unless you have an actual short story. But it is time consuming, and it's time that I don't have. So it's read or sleep, and I always choose sleep.
Or may I suggest an alternative? Because I know you like to go to that gym thing or whatever.
Oh, audiobooks?
Audiobooks. That is
Audiobooks.
reading, my friend.
It is. I do feel like it's a little bit of cheating. And also, it's I'm already listening to podcasts on the car. I don't listen to podcasts in the gym. I have to have music in the gym to put me up.
Okay.
I could probably do it. But
On the treadmill or something,
But even if I did an audiobook in the car rather than a podcast, but then I'm behind on all my podcasts and all my Blackhawks information.
Yeah, trust me, dude. Every time I dip into an audiobook, it's just okay. All these podcasts really packed up really quickly, huh?
Yeah, especially when you've got certain ones that I listen to that drop 5 times a week, and it's
Yeah, that's the only one I listen to that does that.
I need this for
is
show notes.
No Dunks, the basketball podcast I listen to.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I try and keep it the max 2 or 3 times a week, for podcasts that drop frequently.
No, I get that.
But that's nice when they could do it because it's their job and they get paid for it.
Right?
Unlike us.
Must be nice.
When it comes to the podcasting
I'm only
stuff.
pulling in side cash, and barely.
Oh, you see cash from your podcast?
What's that?
You see cash from your podcast?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's in the works. But we get residuals basically. So
wow. All right.
the people that I interview from the podcast, it opens doors for me, and it might not be actual currency, but the opportunities I think are much more valuable in the long run.
Okay.
So I mean, money is valuable too. Don't get me wrong. Love money, But, you know, I mean, I think a lot of people don't see that as like, you know, when I get to interview somebody, whether it's an athlete or whether it's somebody like for the Hunt podcast, right? Like, you know, then they go, oh, come act with us, or oh, come see the show for free, or come do a behind the scenes tour for free. And it's like, that's a $200 value that you're just giving to me and my that you're just giving to me and my friends because we have a rapport now. And, you know, it gives us ideas. It helps us in the industry. And then for sports things, it's like, you know, now I get to go and shake hands with all these people. And then when they need somebody to cover something or they need somebody to, you know, to step in and see how things work or shadow them or whatever.
Remember me.
I'm your guy. Remember this face. Don't have nightmares, but remember this face.
Come on. You're the babyface assassin, Mike. Come on. We are 10:15 a.m. here on May 14th, 2025 in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. We are halfway there on the single break for the Mix It Up Multi-Sport Mixer Series, which has all of our photoed headliners with the exception of this delightful Ozzie Smith here. Good morning, Gary. Floyd the Barber with us. Photoed headliners in the Diamonds, just that Jay Jetta, Justin Jefferson on that beautiful, pristine Vikings rave right here up in the corner. Absolutely gorgeous. 6 boxes left in total in the Diamonds. So that's what we have there. Yeah, also I mentioned this about 20 minutes ago, but I'll mention it again. Our college series right down here, our NIL deal. So there's all sorts of stuff going on with this. There are still 5 boxes in this whole series out of 8 boxes left. Let me just double check this. Okay, so there are 5 gift cards left to be had. A couple $150 gift cards, $100 gift card. Good stuff left in the college. So on top of the 5 gift cards that are left, there's the CD Lamb, the Steve Smith Sr., 4 secondary headliners, Tim Brown, LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, and Warren Moon. On top of that, I want to make it a race to the middle. So the 4th spot will get a guaranteed 1 to 50 wheel spin for a gift card as well. So you got a chance to double up on gift cards, as well as take home some good stuff. So there we go. We are now 3 away. 3 away in that multi-sport single, that Mix It Up single. 3 away. Give the Wizard of Oz here some company on the table.
Yeah.
Would be
he
nice
was
to
a
see.
very exciting player to watch because I feel like he was unofficially the first Savannah Banana.
Oh, yeah.
This
When
guy,
you think
like
about
maybe
it.
he wasn't actually doing the flip while he was making the catches and putouts and stuff like that, but he was definitely flipping around in celebration after the fact. And it's like, all right, well, that's exactly what the Bananas are doing now. The Harlem Globetrotters.
15-time All-Star.
That is,
13-time Gold Glover. Silver Slugger. NLCS MVP. World Series winner. Oh, geez. Oops.
that is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. All-Star up until the end. Beautiful. All right. 1 spot left in that single break. Mix It Up. So those are going fast and furious. We're going to have another one of those here. Toot sweet. We are on the run for that Brady prize. So we'll want to see that Brady prize get pulled. I mean, if we go hard enough, we can do it today. We could do it this morning even. If y'all want to get freaky nasty here that early.
I want to see this Tom Brady get. I guess,
Giving
pulled.
away.
Given
Yesterday,
yeah.
we gave away that Chase, the Jamar Chase Pink Hydroflex from the Mother's Day series.
Yeah.
Let's give away the Brady.
Let's continue that rolling method, you know.
Give it away,
in the
give it away,
9
give it away, give it away now. And the single sold out.
It is.
Don't forget, we got that double and quad out there for the mixer. Still 5 left in both of those. So, you know, you'll get... There we go. Close, said Gary. Call me Gary. Beautiful. So we'll get that going. And I imagine if you buy in a double or a quad for that Brady, you get, you know, your name's in there twice or 4 times, I imagine, right? Same as the Chase Wheelsman?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. That is good to go. Mixer series number 4. That's 3.
You got it.
Okay.
All right. Chad Whidden, Gary Marvin, Bradley Brainerd, or, Gary Marvin again. So Chad, Brad, or Gary. Hit me with a box number or a wheel request. Box number or a wheel request. Actually, let me update my ticker. Because what was that first box number again?
27.
27. I don't believe I took that off. So let me get 27 out of here. Cool. Now that's updated. So please hit me up with a box number or a wheel request in the Mix It Up series. In the Mix It Up series, I'll give it one more go round on the ticker. After this, I'll give it, there we go. Wheel, says Gary.
Oh. Jeff August's worst nightmare.
I don't know, man.
The wheel.
Wheel's been not bad for some people.
Yeah.
All right, to the wheel.
For the wheel caller, I've seen it be very gracious.
Advantageous. Box number 14. We have it. All right.
Oh, 14.
Yes, box number 14, please.
I heard it and I was like, I'm still waiting on a box number.
20-second ban on wheel. Let people play their numbers, says Jeff August. Thank you so much there, Mike. Let's head to the randomizer for 11 clicks on this sucker. Wow, Gary, you gonna let him talk to you like that? Wheel means you just don't care? Wow.
Terrible sportsmanship.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All righty, here we go. In our kooky divisions, let's list them off. Here, let me just scooch this over. For real, almost got wheel, but someone put 2 numbers and I got John Elway helmet for it. It says, Ty, bless the box numbers. You know, it's whatever that good mojo is happening, whether it be for the wheel calling or the number calling. It's August. Take it with a grain of salt. Here we go. We got Bradley Brainerd. Let's see. I like to try and get these all together. So we got Bradley Brainerd with the 49ers, White Sox, Hawks, and Hornets, as well as the Lakers, Padres, and Rams. Gary has, how dare thee? We're having fun this morning. We got the Bears, Braves, Browns, Tigers, Bengals, Expos, Bulls, and Magic. Nice little grip of teams right there. And Chad Whidden. Chad has got a lot of teams. Good luck, everybody. Chad, you got the Dolphins, Cardinals, Broncos, Phillies, Celtics, Reds, Seahawks, Pistons, Heat, Dodgers, Falcons, Supersonics, 76ers, Red Sox, and Eagles. Thy banter, quite interesting. We just gonna talk like medieval weirdos for the rest of the day? It's not. Yeah, it's pretty much talk like an aristocrat day.
Oh, okay.
That reminds me of a joke that I can never tell unless I'm on the After Hours show. All right, box number 14. In the Mix It Up. Good luck, everybody. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, while you're over there, Mike, can you please grab me that Chipper Jones bat?
Oh, no way.
Did thou just call us weirdos? Gary Marvin! Getting that Adam Jones, Chipper Jones. Oh, what a hit! Oh, hold on. Let me get this out right here.
Do you think if I run now I could make it? They'll never catch me. I'll just take the Chipper Jones.
It was all for a Chipper Jones bat.
No, but I probably could have gone with something better.
Oh.
No, Chipper Jones that's unreal.
On the Rawlings bat, big stick, Chipper Jones Pro. Got the number inscription there. That is gorgeous. Charles Nelson, I hope you're seeing this, man. I don't know if Floyd the Barber want to part with this beautiful bad boy, but that is a heck of a hit right there. Hitting that big chipper stick. Great job. That is absolutely finding a place here on the table. Gorgeous. Excellent, excellent job there, Gary. Congrats, man. Awesome hit. And that was $59 to get in.
$59 for a Chipper Jones autographed bat.
And as Jeff just said, thy wheel hath worked.
Yeah, it did.
And it did.
Yeah.
It certainly did. No one's ever described me as chipper, you know?
Wow.
Certainly not in the morning.
That's well, maybe not in the morning. But
If they have described me as chipper, I feel like it's probably been very sarcastic. Look at this chipper camper. Of course, we have the certification on this as well. Looks like we got MLB certified right on the knob of the bat.
yeah.
Thy wheel good now? And a Fanatic certification on the other side of that lumber. There we go. Yeah, check that out, dude.
That is sick. I can still make a run for it. They'll never know.
You'll never know.
That is sick. It's what I wanted to see, you know? And I'm so glad Gary is going home with it.
I mean, truly. Gary's been playing with us for a while now. Or at least about around the same time we came on.
Yeah. Very nice, my man. Very nice. All right, guys. So, actually, double check that that's back open on the break page. I don't think I did. There it is.
Well, it's our most popular break of the morning so far.
Can
So
jump in for break number 4 in the single, but I know that double was moving for the Mix It Up series as well. So you can always double up, get your
Quite
name in the Brady running twice. but
advantageous.
also, we pulled in 2 boxes, and we've pulled 2 boxes already today and 2 singles. And guys, both of them have been headliners, even if it was the whirl.
The whirl.
The whirl.
I picked the whirl.
Very nice.
Cool.
Did you ever watch Community?
You know, I started Community and
You never got into it?
I had a tough time. I enjoyed it. It didn't stick with me, you know?
I get you.
Like none of the bits stuck with me, none of the jokes were like really sticking, like they didn't catch in my head, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like same thing. Well, I never really gave 30 Rock an honest try, but some of the
Yeah,
shows
that
that can be like a little too jokey.
I'm in the same boat with you
Yeah.
on that one on 30 Rock.
I need the relationships. You know, I need
I get you.
a rich tapestry. You know what I mean?
With Community, there was a character named Abed, and he would always go, cool, cool, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that would my last place I work, I was also told that as well.
I bow to all. Thank you. Very nice, Floyd Thine Barber.
Floyd, well, if by that estimation, Floyd is not just the barber, but also the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
He's our local surgeon as well.
Very nice, guys. So what is next? You tell us. We are ready for you.
I mean,
we've got more in the Mixer series. Rip gave that excellent little extra added wheel spin to the College series. The College is also half of what our Chase wheel spin is, so you could get a gift card 2 ways in that one. But the other half of our Chase wheel spin is the Practice Squad. Practice Squad is still pretty loaded.
it's absolutely loaded.
Where am I at here? Oh, it's over there. Drew Brees on that replica. Emmitt Smith on that football. J.J. Watt on a mini. Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Darrell Revis, Steve Smith, James Harrison, Marshall Falk, and Aiden Hutchinson all on Authentics. Whew! Plus you got Warren Sapp and Steve Mungo McMichael, rest in peace, but absolute legends. That's a secondary headliner. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just my Bears fandom shining through, but like that guy, he was a legend on and off the field. He had a big heart. Was from what I hear was a very nice guy, always giving. It's a shame that he was taken from us so soon, and I'm just happy that he got to be honored before that.
Yeah, it's important that you make sure people get their flowers while they can still receive them.
Right. I think that's super important. Yeah.
How y'all doing out there? How we doing? Talk to us. We having a good week? How the wind's been? I know we've had a run of baseball helmets come through here.
Yeah.
People been
A whole slew.
stacking up on the baseball lids. I wonder how many more baseball helmets we have in that. Mix it up. That are in the end more,
Right. Yeah. Well,
Because Frank Thomas could be on one. He could be on a bat. Same with Pete Rose.
We don't have any more helmets in the headliners.
No, the Ozzy was the only photoed helmet, baseball helmet anyway.
I'm gonna take a wild guess, and I'm gonna say we just had Frank Thomas on a helmet. I'm gonna say this one is not a helmet. I'm gonna say maybe a jersey. Could be a bat too. I don't know. I will say though, I think maybe one of those two, Frank Thomas or Pete Rose, and then of course by process of elimination, I'm leaning Pete Rose is on a helmet maybe, just to kind of mix it up,
Hey, this guy
Really
over
bad,
here.
really bad jokes in the morning. But then like you said, in the Ann Moore section, we saw 2 helmets come out of the Ann Moore section yesterday. Or maybe one of them was a headliner because one was one the Cal Ripken.
That was Cal was a
Cal was a
headliner in the
headliner.
1 and 4.
There was an Ann Moore. It was Mets, and
Daryl Strawberry.
Daryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
How could I forget? Yeah. So won Champ Bailey yesterday. So my 4 wins, 2 have been Broncos. So can't complain. There you go, my man.
That's right.
There you go.
We were talking about that Champ Bailey jersey this morning.
We were. Yeah. We have Champ Bailey still in the minis, so you can get a mini to go with your jersey of Champ Bailey. But as far as the jerseys go, there's still 4 headliners in there. Brett Favre, how about that? The gunslinger. Roger Staubach, Mike Singletary, and Fred Taylor. So plenty to love about that. Oh, what's some Champ Bailey accolades?
I just want to see what his real name was. Roland.
Oh,
Middle name Champ.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he didn't just create a player, right?
His brother's name, Boss.
Wow.
You got Champ and Boss Bailey.
I would definitely go by my middle name Champ if my brother was Boss, because listen, if you just go by first names, my parents named my brother Boss and me Roland.
Well,
That's tough.
but
Like, the
Boss
Roland's not
is
a bad
technically
name.
Rodney. So it's Roland and Rodney Bailey.
Okay,
but it's
okay,
Champ and
okay,
Boss Bailey.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait a minute. There's some favoritism there. If you're like, nothing against the name Roland, but like if you're getting named Roland and your brother's getting named Boss, then we got a problem. That's crazy.
Yeah,
How many?
no,
I need-
it's Roland and Rodney,
okay.
but it's Champ and Boss, which
There
is
you go. That makes sense.
dope. Ty asking Champ Bailey or Darrell Revis, who is better? Debate. There's a debate in his family over this. Also, Crow Med would like to know how many are in the double box Mix It Up. That is currently, there are 3 still in that.
Yep, 3 people.
So 5 to go. 5 to go in that
Same thing in the quad.
double Mix It Up. Yeah, same in the quad. So check those out. That single is also open. We've done 2 of those singles this morning to hit 2 headliners. So they're breaking pretty hot this morning if you want to take advantage of that. I also mentioned that in either of these college breaks, if whoever is the 4th to buy in, whoever has that 4th spot, I'm going to give an automatic 1 to 50 wheel spin. So on top of the gift cards that are already in there, on top of the names you could already win in that, just some more, just a little more incentive, I guess.
Yeah. Gary is jumping in the jerseys now.
All right, Gary.
Last box winner is now jumping over there.
Can we make that a new magic? Last winner magic?
Last winner magic. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he goes back to back.
Ooh, let's see how, what kind of streak you can get. That'd be
Yeah.
fascinating.
Streaking in the break room.
Yeah.
And
I
not
mean-
the type that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, streaking on the quad. Well, yesterday, Joshua Simmons swept the quad, his diamond quad that we started yesterday with.
Right.
So that's technically 4 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Where are we going? Where we at? All right, we are 4 away. We're halfway, and that Mix It Up double.
Yeah. Mark McAdams buying in.
There you go, Marky Mark.
Mark, is that you as Chromed? I could have sworn you're not that, because I think there's a
Yeah, sometimes
Mark
depends on the
McAdams.
platform
But
that they're
the
on.
platform.
Coming up with different usernames and the like. But yeah, we're 5 away in the jerseys, 5 away in the minis. We are 4 away in the. Okay. We are. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, 4 away in that quad. No, sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. Where are my words right now?
Four in the way in the double.
The
for
double Mix It Up. Jeez, a whiz.
5 in the quad. Wide open in the single.
Gary's still amazed at that quad yesterday. Yeah, it was. I mean, which one? Because we also did that 1 and 4 quad that also had some real fun stuff. in it.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. We have 6 to go in both the college single and the double. We've got 6 to go in the vault single. Vault double is wide open. Actually, we don't have a vault double up. Excuse me. It's on my sheet here, but it's not on the actual break page because we only have those 2 boxes left. So we'll do 2 singles, close that out with the headliner and the gift card. We've got 5 to go in both the jerseys and the minis. And guys, don't forget that the minis are part of the Chase Wheel Spin. Did I say the college was part of the Chase Wheel Spin earlier? I think I did. I misspoke. I'm sorry about that.
There is a wheel spin associated with the college, but
But it's not the, yeah, it's
the Chase wheel spins are the minis, which are got a crew working on that now. As Mark McAdams says, let's get that mini going, guys. And the practice squad. So, Ty would like to know, can we help with the debate question on who is better? I don't think this is gonna help. Oh, that's funny. Travis Kelce apparently spoiled where KC's gonna be playing week 1 ahead of the announcement.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, I think the Bears got announced. Week 1 is Monday Night Football against the Vikings.
Oh, okay.
I just got a text from one of my buddies.
Nice.
So.
Who do you think, Mike? Darrelle Revis or Champ Bailey? Because to me, I feel like it's a question of a higher apex, a higher peak, or a longer,
Longevity.
or more longevity. Because Champ definitely had the longevity, was incredibly effective at a high level across several different teams, but Revis at his peak was well, I was gonna say unstoppable, but he was doing the stopping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is so tough.
It's a good debate.
I want to lean towards Champ Bailey because of the longevity factor. It's.
I think I'm gonna go Revis. I award stats versus longevity is the debate in the house. There we go. Like we said, I think I'm gonna go Darrelle Revis.
Longevity, though, is just such an unheard of thing in the NFL these days
It's
because
tough.
of injuries and
It's
stuff.
tough.
So I think that needs its own due. But I can see the argument for like it's 1A and 1B for me right now. Like these two are like probably about the same. I'm Revis and the Broncos family members are
Champ, of course.
Champ, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
And to be fair, my Revis experience is coming as like an opponent. Whenever I saw Darrelle Revis, it was usually him locking down. Oh boy, who would be the wide receivers at the time? Friggin', oh man, who were the Dolphins wide receivers at that time? They weren't all that good.
I don't know Dolphins receivers. Floyd saying I go Revis. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Too early. I
tough,
want to say like
though.
Chris Chambers and Rondé Gadsden, but that's way too early.
You're right about the peak though. Like I feel like
Yeah.
the reason why most people are gonna say Revis on that argument is because like they remember the peakness,
Right.
the flashiness, the like you said, unstoppable. But he is doing the stopping.
Dominance.
Dominance is a good word for it. Yeah. So yeah, maybe it's too late for me to change my answer now. I drew the line in the sand. But it's a very thin line because like I said, it's 1A and 1B for me. Like those two guys are pretty much. I don't want to say the same player because then that sounds, diluted, but they're of the same stature to me. Jets and Patriots career was good. Won a Super Bowl. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true.
You know what?
Oh, Champ Bailey never won a Super Bowl?
No, yeah, I don't want to Super Bowl. Champ Bailey? Come on. No. Wow.
He was gone by.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Maybe I do lean Revis then. But okay, Super Bowls are a team thing, guys.
Wow.
Let's not forget.
You know what, Champ
But
Bailey?
I do value that. I mean, look at we
Here.
value Tom
Mike,
Brady.
No. Mike, this is
But that's
sports.
different. He's the quarterback.
This is sports media, okay? So here's what's going to happen right now.
Are we gonna have a Stephen A. conversation?
No, you know what? Champ Bailey, you're a loser. Get out of here. Get out of the break room, Champ Bailey. You're dog water.
Yeah, honestly.
That's how you do sports media, Mike.
Right.
You're welcome for this lesson.
Right.
There you go.
You're not wrong.
Take this to your friends.
You're not wrong. Stephen A. is having debates on who's going to be the greatest in the Cars movies and Monsters Inc. And
That should be my job.
yeah, honestly, I did the one argument that I did think was legitimate on ESPN was the whole LeBron versus OV thing, and PK Subban shut them down.
Versus
Yeah,
Ovechkin.
because both of them are the league's highest scorers now. They broke those records, and they said whose is more impressive, and they were like, oh, LeBron, easily LeBron, and it's like, and I know you're a LeBron guy, kinda, but it's Ovi. Come on, man. The guy's only missed like 12 games in his entire career and puts his body through so much more physicality than because I mean he's not just a goal scorer. Like he'll lay you out. Like he is. It's got to be Ovi. Plus, like it's so much harder to score a goal in the NHL. Not that it's not hard to score a basket in the NBA, but I feel like it's so much harder to skate, stick handle, focus, and put the puck in the back of the net in an NHL game than it is to eventually make one basket. Not taking anything away from LeBron though, you know. But I wish we had LeBron. Somebody was asking about LeBron being on something here in the break room. We have not seen him. I've seen Bronny. I think we pulled Bronny one day. We've seen Bronny, but LeBron doesn't sign a whole lot. But then again, somebody mentioned neither does Messi, and we have Messi.
We do have Messi
right up here. I know firsthand that Messi doesn't sign a whole lot because Messi also doesn't answer to the media a whole lot. He just walked right by us, which I understand. But I was grateful just to be in his presence, like literally 3 feet from him, and that's crazy. Yeah, but I couldn't also be like a fanboy reaching out, giving him a high five, or like wanting to take a picture with him either as media. But man, that is highlight of my life right there is getting to be within that kind of a superstar, that legend right there. Maybe it'll be Connor Bedard this fall. We have had Connor Bedard in the break room on jerseys, but we don't at the current moment.
So, yeah, Ty understands the debate due to Stats Awards because Stats Awards, when they played at the same time, it was Revis, but Champ has more total stats because he played longer. Right? And so that's what the debate comes down to.
That's kind of where my mindset was. But now that Champ Bailey doesn't have a Super Bowl ring, he's off the table. Terrible. Off the team. Kick him out. Terrible guy.
So I'll say this to the Ovi LeBron debate. LeBron plays a sport where there are no pads. You hit that floor, you hit that floor. It's you hitting that floor.
True. But I mean,
and he's been doing this since. Yeah, technically, he's been doing this since he was like 16.
Yeah, he has had longevity too, and he always wasn't the biggest guy. I mean, you see early clips of LeBron, like he was a skinny dude. So
and he's even transformed his body, trying out different things. Right. Also, all this Champ Bailey talk. Champ Bailey, that bum that he is, he's in the mini helmets.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
And the mini helmets are 5 away, plus we'll have a chase wheel spin. Also, I just dropped a link for that double for the mixer, 4 away. Let's knock that out. We are less than 15 minutes to 11 o'clock. So let's go ahead and get that down to at least like 2 or 1 before 11 o'clock. Let's get that done because this mixer has been a lot of fun today.
Oh yeah,
and there's no reason why we shouldn't do 2 more boxes by the end of it. But yeah, LeBron versus Ovi. That's very interesting. I'm glad PK showed up for Ovi. Someone's gotta. You gotta have good TV. The other how many more years do you think Ovi's gonna be playing?
2 or 3.
2 or 3?
3 or 3. And
how many more years do you think LeBron's gonna be playing?
LeBron will probably go further, but that's where like the longevity between the sports is different.
Well, but not only that, but because like the longevity
can be.
The longevity in basketball never used to be like this.
That's true.
You know, the fact that LeBron invests so much into his body, and the fact that he can invest so much into his body, which isn't exactly a thing every other player in the NBA can do.
Right.
Hopefully he has a long sit-down conversation with Luka Doncic. That'd be nice.
Yeah, right?
About self-care. Yeah. About good self-care. But, yeah, again, it is kind of apples and oranges. It is a much more physical sport, but that's not to say basketball isn't physical. It's incredibly physical.
That's right.
You know, just the wear and tear on your joints. Like with hockey.
Your knees in basketball.
Yeah, it helps that you're kind of gliding a little bit. Does it not?
Not really. Not really, but your knees, I will say, like, it's not the first thing to go in hockey. Okay. Like, I think it's more because skating takes
ankles,
your entire
maybe?
body. Ankles maybe a little bit. But more so, I'd say maybe like if your quads aren't ginormous, you're done. Like, and then that's gonna shoot up your back. It's gonna be back pain. It's gonna hit you much harder, especially when you're getting hit.
Yeah.
Like I said, much harder. Yes, I know they have pads, but when your world gets rocked, your world gets absolutely rocked.
What position? Sorry, go ahead.
Ovi is also doing all of this while drinking like Coke on the bench.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. It's super disgusting to me. Also, I hear he crosses the sauces. Like he'll mix like Alfredo sauce with like marinara sauce, and like as an Italian, like absolutely not. That's a psychopathic tendency. Right there.
That's the Russians for you.
But yeah. So I still lean Ovi as a greater achievement, but I don't take anything away from LeBron which I think is kind of what PK said.
Okay.
But you know me, I'm hockey side of things. Neon Shark was saying, thank you for helping with the bait. That is why Dan Marino isn't higher on the GOAT board because he never won, which is terrible judgment of his impact. Yeah.
It is a terrible judgment
You're
of his
not wrong.
impact.
Yeah, I think he definitely needs to be thrown in that conversation.
Dan
more.
Marino was a friggin' league ambassador basically in the 90s. Like, I know that the Cowboys were America's team and everything, but there are just so, like, you'll see Marino jerseys throughout the country.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout the world. Like, why are there so many Marino Dolphins fans whenever they do those London games or whatever?
Right.
Because, like, Marino just had this weird broad appeal.
Yeah. I don't know if I would throw Ovi on the Mount Rushmore. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is the NHL leading goal scorer. I think I'd still have Gretzky up there, though, because Gretzky was a better all-around player. Nobody will touch his points record. Maybe soon to be Connor McDavid. It's early of a take, but what I've seen of Connor McDavid and how the game has evolved, I still don't think he'll touch Gretzky's point record. However, I think he will do some more incredible things than Gretzky when it's all said and done. But yeah, for sure Jordan on there.
Well, all right.
for sure. Well, I know you're gonna.
Well, I want to go through so we got Gary chiming in here. My God, hockey is tougher than basketball, as well as when's the last time LeBron got hit with a puck? I'll say this: when's the last time Ovechkin had to act opposite Bugs Bunny? All right, both equally as hard. Okay.
But hey, Jordan did it first, so Space Jam won. Jordan Mount Rushmore.
Okay. When's the last time LeBron James had to act opposite Amy Schumer? Both equally as hard.
The Amy Schumer disrespect is crazy.
Oh, I'll do that all day.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm right there with you. I don't really care too much.
Ovi, Jordan, Brady, and Tiger for Mount Rushmore Sports. I was gonna say then common here: Messi, Gretzky, Phelps, and Usain Bolt. Go get Messi. That's your Mount Rushmore Sports. I mean,
honestly, he's in the break room.
If we're being just like fully just pure athletes, I would also. Who would I remove? Because here's the thing. I think Ali's got to be in there. All time?
Yeah.
That's just me.
It's like if you're selecting the four major sports, then I could see. But
I might
if
take
you're not,
Bolt out of there, but that's crazy. LeBron in that movie where like his play in the last playoff series, a flop.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Space Jam: A New Legacy, yes, a flop. Trainwreck made money, I believe. So here's what I wanted to ask you, Mike. And I know we're having a lot of great conversation in here, and I'm going to do one last top to bottom rundown before we head out because, gosh darn it, we should be.
We have 3 spots to go in that double up for the mixer.
3 spots left in that mixer double.
So guys, while we're having this debate, jump on in there.
Yeah. Here's some food for thought while you fill up the last 3 spots in this mixer. Alexander Ovechkin, 6'3", 238. LeBron James, 6'9", 250. Switch sports. What are they playing?
Ovi's
a little. He's
probably not playing.
He's probably not playing.
To be honest with you, just
because he's going to be too short and stocky. He's not be a point guard.
He's
right?
not built to be. I guess point guard.
Point guard would be the closest thing.
He's not built to be like a basketball player though. That's tough. But I don't know. Is LeBron able to skate even?
Let's say he can.
Okay, say LeBron.
Yeah,
skates.
where you put someone 6'9",
LeBron's a defenseman.
250.
LeBron's a defenseman for sure. Like,
yeah,
he's a big burly defenseman. Like all he's going to do is sit there and be big, but I don't think he necessarily we'd have to see if he actually goes and hits people.
Yeah,
because I don't think he's not even really that type to make a whole lot of contact on the basketball court.
And that's a basketball mentality. If he comes up with a hockey mentality, who knows?
But even like some of the biggest guys that you ever have one of those big guys on your team where you're like, I just wish he would hit more. It's like maybe that's not his game. Like currently right now on the Blackhawks, Alex Vlasic. Okay. But he's young and he's
Vlasic like the Pickles.
You like the Pickles?
Get out of town.
And he had a cousin in the league too, or an uncle or a cousin, Mark Edward Vlasic. So the nickname was Pickles. But
do they look like storks?
They do not look like storks.
Okay,
they got the big legs. Although Alex Vlasic, I will say on that stork comment, he is a little skinny. He's got to grow into his body. But even when he does, I still don't think he becomes a big burly hitter for the Blackhawks because this is just not his game, you know? So
Not his game.
LeBron would be a big defenseman, big body, but just maybe not his game to hit. So
All right, real quick.
neither of them would be scoring champions if they switch sports.
Common back here. He's probably right outside the door right now. If
That's
it's four
true.
major sports, Brady and Babe Ruth, but MJ and LeBron are both up there, but no more dominant than Phelps or Bolt. I mean, Phelps.
Fair.
Phelps
Yeah,
is
Phelps.
like I'm not gonna argue with Michael Phelps.
Million
Also a
freaking
Baltimore boy.
Gold medals.
Messi and Brady both available in the room. They are.
Yeah, well, Brady is available
available.
in the aspect that it is a prize that we got to close things out, and we are moving pretty well in this double box for the Mix It Up series. So
Yeah.
could-
Let me do one last top to bottom here.
Yeah, I'll let you run through it.
We got our
the
diamonds
Messi- the Messi
in
jersey.
a 4-spot break. North, South, East, West. You're going to get both divisions for North, South, East, and West. In the diamonds, the Justin Jefferson on the Raves still available. Here's that double with 3 left. Here's that Brady. That Rip Speed Flex custom Tom Brady. Have you heard of him? TB12 right there on the back with the logo. Absolutely gorgeous. That is, of course, our giveaway. You earned spots for a top spot drawing for every spot you buy into this break, of which you could win that beautiful Dan Marino Flash Mini, David Ortiz, Manny Machado, Steve Young on the authentic, Jamar Chase on the, I believe these are authentics. Yes, they are authentics. Kevin Garnett on the ball, licensed Dwayne Wade jersey. You got this Monsters of the Midway trio of nothing but the best linebackers in Bears. This trio of intimidating, legendary Bears linebackers there. Shaq on the LA Lakers gold jersey, and Dr. J, Julius Irving in the room, as well as AJ Brown, Frank Thomas, and Charlie Hustle himself, Pete Rose. 3 left in that double. 2 left in that double. Let's get that closed, and we can knock that out before Mike and I take our leave for the day. Mike, you're not working any other shifts today, are you?
I am not.
He's not. So what I said. Practice squad. Great price point to get in on here. Do that double. Get this Ed Reed authentic alternate Ravens helmet color match ink on there. Absolutely gorgeous Hall of Famer. Steve Smith Sr., Agent 89. Michael Irvin, Emmett Smith. Double up on those two. Legendary pairing wide receiver running back J.J. Watt on that Texans Eclipse. Drew Brees on the rep. Hutch on the authentic. Marshall Falk on the lunar. Darrell Revis on that beautiful rave. James Harrison on the camo. Incredible stuff there, as well as the Warren Sapp and the Steve Mongo McMichael. The 1 in 4 in the mixer, 1 in 4 multi-sport. We got the Trae Young ball still out there. The Jerome Bettis, Kyron Williams, Notre Dame, Los Angeles Rams, Rip Speed Flex, gorgeous custom piece there, as well as this Russell Wilson. All sorts of teams going on here. We got 4 different team ways, 3 different teams: the Badgers, the Seahawks twice, and the Broncos. Not to mention the Manny Ramirez bat, John Smoltz bat. That's a great signature by John Smoltz there. The Taylor Swift folklore CD. And then, as mentioned, Lionel Messi. Again, on everyone's Mount Rushmore. The goats of football, soccer, however you want to call it or pronounce it. Comment, tell me which box has the Messi and Rams ripped, and I'll buy the whole quad. 1 and 4. 1 through 4. There you go. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still out there. As well as, yes, just the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And then unphotoed. Aaron Donald, Bruce Smith, Fernando Tatis Jr., Paul Pierce, Allen Iverson, and Charles Norris, a.k.a. Chuck Norris. Have you heard of them, folks? College. Got that crazy wheel spin still going out there in the college. CeeDee Lamb, Steve Smith Sr., and then LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, Tim Brown, Warren Moon. There we go. No, you're good, man. You're good. You wish, Jared. You wish. All right. The vault. Of much conversation this morning was the vault. The $300 vault key is still available, of course, with a still piece of autographed memorabilia. It's not just the vault key. It's not just the $300 gift card. It still comes with something. Oh, yeah, and a Phil Simms Super Bowl MVP, just saying. And then, of course, 5 to go in the jerseys. The Favre's still out there. The Staubach's still out there, as well as the Mike Singletary. What do we want? Winners. We want winners. And Fred Taylor. And the minis. The minis. We got Champ Bailey, of course, of much discussion earlier today. Champ Bailey, Jim Kelly on that, the Bills great on the Bills slate. Tell me that Taylor Swift and I'll buy the one twice. Who else we got? Eric Dickerson, and Warren Moon on that action green. We got 2 potential moonings over here. Oh, wait, no. Did I mess that up? No, yeah, you have 2 potential moonings. Comment, you give Jerry the numbers, and we'll throw in a beautiful Chiefs helmet for you. Wow, what wonderful wheeling and dealing. We love the break room. We love the community. There you go. Y'all are so fun. Here we go. It is 11:01. We have 1 spot left in that double box break for the Mix It Up Multi-Sport Mixers Series. 1 to go. We've got nothing sold into our Chase wheel spin, so won't be doing that. And yeah, we got a Chipper Jones and Ozzie Smith. I don't know. Put one over the other there, Mike.
That is tough. Because I said at the start of the show that I wanted to see the Chipper Jones come out. I think I have to go with the Chipper Jones. However, the Ozzie Smith, he is a very nice pull as well. So I'll give him a little bit of his due.
For the sheer fact I grew up watching Chipper Jones, especially in the NL East, I got to go with the Chipper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to go with the Chipper Jones there. But that Ozzie Smith, both are great signatures, too. Fantastic signatures from both of these fellas.
Looks like we have 1 spot to go in the double break for this Mix It Up series. So
that's right.
We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Give it to us. Give us that spot. As we reach 100 messages here today. Thank y'all so much for being so interactive and engaging. Yeah. Y'all the best.
Always makes for a better show.
Y'all the best. Yeah, Common is right. We have integrity here, boys.
Jay Hamigo, this was a test, Common. You passed. Oh, my God.
God, I wonder how many tests I've failed since I've been here. I log on and Chipper's already gone. So disappointing. Sorry, Craig.
I guess this is a CNW moment right here.
Well, that's a CCW. Craig couldn't win.
Right, yeah. Well, it's also a CCW as in Craig could win something else.
Well, Craig could have won if he got up earlier.
If he
logged on earlier.
If he jumps into that final double box spot for the mixer, then he could win something. He could win the Dan Marino or the Manny Machado or the David Ortiz. If you're specifically looking for baseball.
And Jared so kindly offering Common to let him wear the Ozzie Osbourne. I almost did it again. The Ozzie Smith helmet for a whole show. So, I mean, Common's coming in on the 12. So there you go. If you're having a bad hair day, Common.
Yeah, I mean, what an opportunity, right?
You know, it's a little harder to wear the other helmets because it blocks our beautiful faces, but not for baseball, baby.
What an offer, you know?
All right.
All right, let's get that double up there for you. is our doubles on these? There it is. This is number 3
For the double?
for the double.
Okay. I believe you.
That's what it says in here.
I have no reason not to believe
wait,
you.
Let me double check. Yep, number 3.
All righty. Well, there we go. Got in at the same time and at the time afterwards. I hate the cards. Take that helmet off my bat. LOL. It's not on the bat. It's not on the bat, Gary. Hammy with the wheel.
There we go.
I don't know if it'll fit on my big head. Oh, common. Wear it in exchange for a thank you, not boxes. Almost messed that one up. No, you're good. You're good. So, here we go. I'm going to do that wheel 2 times.
There we go. That's all ready for you.
All right.
Those names are all thrown into the Brady running
Box.
twice over.
8. We don't have box 8. We have box 9. So we'll do 9. And box 7. We don't have 7. We have 6. So box 6 and 9. Nice.
Do we?
We should.
Oh, we do.
Don't make me nervous, Mike. We do all that. We have our pre-show meetings for a reason.
I was like, where did I put that second? Oh, yeah, it's behind it.
All right. Ty here. We thinking a football helmet here. That is a nice Ozzie Smith helmet, says Craig. I only have a red one. Well, could have had a blue one. Cool. Let's mix it up to these kooky divisions. Just as we are at 11:06, 06 past the hour. 11 times on the randomization. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good measure. Hey, Michael Convey. Hello. Welcome this morning, my guy. Here we go. So, let's see what we got here. Michael Convey. You got the 49ers, White Sox, Hawks, and Hornets. Gary Marvin. You got the Bears, Braves, Browns, and Tigers. Mark McAdams, Dolphins, Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals, Broncos, and Phillies. Donna Reagan, you have the Bengals, Expos, Bulls, Magic, Celtics, Reds, Seahawks, and Pistons. James Ramblin' Hamblin, you got the Lakers, Padres, and Rams. Raymond Harden, Heat, Dodgers, Falcons, and the Seattle Supersonics. And rounding us out here, Patty Spencer, 76ers, Boston Red Sox, and the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, here we go. Best of luck, everybody. 2 boxes here in the Mix It Up double. This is box number 6. Come on, man.
Oh, no. Did Rip pull South Florida team?
Yeah. I technically think this jersey's supposed to be mine, but whatever. Common.
Ooh! The Dwayne Wade.
Licensed.
Rip's upset. Like
No.
you guys did.
No, I'm happy for Raymond Harden. I'm happy. Because you got one of the best shooting guards of all time
That is super
to ever
sick.
play the game on a licensed Mitchell and Ness jersey. Look at that right there. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Got these NBA tags on it. Hardwood classics. Yeah, that's right. Craig. Congrats, Ray. I'm having a hard time letting this go, Mike. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't blame you.
D Wade. I love them. I love them.
That is a nice one.
I'm so mad, but I'm so happy for you. I really am. Craig, I think the Atlanta Hawks because there's a Wilkins. Interesting. All right. Raymond. Harden.
Very nice. We got one more box to go, guys. We did 2 singles, and now we're doing a double. So 4 whole boxes coming out of this series today. And so far it has been nothing but, dare I say, heat. All right, I'm done. Done with the dad jokes. But still, absolute fire. All 3 have been headliners. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Oh, you might need a... do we have like a clip or something?
No, I don't think we have any clips.
Very. Oh. Yeah, you got it.
It's
You
gotta
got it.
last for 5
You got
minutes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is sick, Common. It is sick. And no, Ty, as Common did say, we have integrity or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, second box. I swear, if this is the Merino, I'm gonna lose my mind. You're gonna see me go apoplectic. Ooh, it's a football.
Oh. That's not even a headliner.
No, it's not. Oh. Okay. Well, this is one of the best, sadly, maybe forgotten to time, but not in this break room. Also, the Dwayne Wade's got the Fanatics certification. One of the best Seahawks wide receivers of all time, Steve Largent. Steve Largent on the official NFL football. Where is it? There you go.
Wow.
Hall of Fame 95. Steve Largent.
We've
There's that
seen him in
shield
the
right
break
there.
room, I think.
Oh
but,
yeah, we've definitely seen
but
him in the
not
break
on
room.
not on a football.
Yeah, not on the ball.
That's nice.
Got the Beckett cert on the back right there.
Very
I mean,
nice.
back, it's a football.
Yeah, right. On the opposite side from the signature. I thought you were actually gonna throw that. I was like, wait, it's signed. We have integrity.
And we don't get the footballs too frequently, so I just want to use this.
That is sick right there.
Cool. That is a nice football, and that's going to go to Seahawks. Donna Reagan, excuse me.
Very nice.
Congratulations. Still so much great stuff in that Mix It Up. The Mix It Up is fun for the same reasons the 1 and 4 is fun, you know? It's just a matter of how, unlike the fly incident with the Mother's Day card, Ty said, man,
Listen,
what a
rest in
dramatic
peace to
show
that fly.
yesterday.
Although I'm the assassin.
He was a
so-
worthy opponent, though.
He was. He held his own for a while there.
We had an hour-long drama that first half of yesterday's show.
We did.
Where am I at? 2, 4, 6, 6.
Very nice, guys. Very nice hits all around.
We wouldn't happen to be close to anything else, would we, Mike?
We are, I wouldn't say we're super close. Everything is back open for you guys on the break page. We are 5 to go in the quad box for the Mixer series. Both single and double are wide open. We are still 6 to go in both college single and double, 6 to go in the vault, and then 3 to go. I'm sorry, not 3 to go. 5 to go in both the jerseys and the minis. So the closest we are is 5 to go in some things. Now, technically, there are the 4 spot breaks that are a little bit further along just because there's only 4 spots, but that would be the first down diamond 4 spot. We have 3 spots to go. But other than that, not close on anything.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Ty. Great show yesterday, same as today. Good job, guys. Thank you. That means a lot. Here we go. All right.
Jay Hammy was asking one more time
About
for
the
headliners and the
jerseys.
That would be Brett Favre, Roger Staubach, Mike Singletary, and Fred Taylor.
Looks like that 1 and 4 single is closed, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah. So we're not done yet.
hold on.
Buying some time
Refresh here.
for those minis and practice squad.
1 and 4. 1 and 4 single is closed. Hold on.
You think I was lying to you, Mike?
No.
You think I'm a freaking liar?
Hold on. Let me get some of these in here. These are there.
Cool. So we're sold out on that. We'll knock that out. And then, headliners still left in the jerseys. Hammy. Staubach still there. Mike Singletary, Fred Taylor, and the gunslinger Brett Favre on that classic Packers jersey right there.
Well, we can give a big caw
Oh,
because Craig Crenshaw bought all 4 spots in that 1 and 4 single. So we know he is going to win here.
let's go. Craig, what do you want? What box do you want? Oh, wait. Was that asking for 14?
I think he was asking for 14.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I was looking at that earlier and I was like,
Yeah, what's he talking about?
But okay, yeah, 14 in the 1 and 4.
Craig, you're so mysterious.
He's just sliding out in here. Box number 14. Coming right up.
All right, let's figure out what divisions Craig is in.
I really hope he gets the football one.
All right. Yeah, do we smell the messy coming? Who knows? You know, just for posterity here. Just going to put that in there.
Are you going to randomize 11 times?
Don't tempt me. I'll do it. I'm crazy. I don't care. Yeah, everybody, go ahead and place your bets for this 1 and 4. Who you think is going to win? Robert asking if you would trade the Wade jersey. All right, here we go. Box number 14. Good luck, Craig. Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, we're getting batty on the table today. Barry Larkin. Cincinnati Reds great. Barry Larkin on the bat.
We have one more bat stand that we need, but where's Barry Larkin?
I don't know. I think we only have the 1 bat stand. Do we have more?
I think we have another 2 things in there. Oh, here's Barry Larkin. Oh, I like the coloring on this one.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I see that.
It's old-timey.
Hall of Famer, MVP. Not listed. Not listed.
It doesn't say if it's made for or not.
12-time All-Star, Barry Larkin. What are you saying ouch for? This is Barry, 9-time Silver Slugger, Barry Larkin. Gold Glove winner. Look at that. Look at that signature
I think you're the
on the
first person-
Louisville Slugger.
I think you're the first person to say ew to Barry Larkin.
Truly. Y'all crazy. This is incredible. This is beautiful. Right here.
Unless you meant ew in the hockey sense, and then it's good.
That's an incredible.
That is hot.
Y'all crazy.
Hot fire. That is nice.
World Series winner. Y'all nuts. Well, congratulations, Craig.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
40. All right. Well, sorry you have so many bats, Craig.
Hey, it's
That sounds
it's
like
okay to
a-
be a little bit of batty.
A different. Yeah. Look. When you put it that way, it's not so much the Barry Larkin of it all.
Yeah. But hey, you know, you can have a whole bat rack full of autographed bats. That's sick. That's something I would aspire to have.
Barak.
All right, guys. So we have a couple more buy-ins.
Can you hit me with that order number, by the way, just so I can actually have it on?
Yeah, 246690.
Thank you.
And his name is Craig Crenshaw.
Gregory Crenshaw, actually.
So, guys, we have a couple more buy-ins to the jerseys. So we have 4 to go on the jerseys. We are halfway there.
You're funny, Craig. Mike, Craig wants to gift this to the guy in the basketball spot.
Oh, that would be tough to do, but I'll go ahead and make sure it gets done.
There was another chair in here, Alex, and
Nicolette took it.
hijacked next door.
So, guys, are
Of course,
we
have these
in the mood?
certifications on here. Got the Beckett, and it seems to be just the Beckett.
Are we in the mood to do a jersey break before we get on out of here?
How many spots are left?
4.
4?
We
We're
can do
halfway there.
We can do it. Gotcha. There you go.
Doesn't get us any closer to a wheel spin, but would love to unveil some cloth for some people. For some people. I want a chipper. I want to bring the chipper
Yeah, so far no
onto the
wheels.
product cam. That over there. There we go.
Breaking news, the Philadelphia Flyers are hiring Rick Tocchet as their new head coach. Well, closing in on hiring Rick Tocchet. So it's almost a done deal at that point.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yep, that. Okay. Been over all that. Fantastic. So, here we are. Here we are. We are at 11:22 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Chicagoland, Illinois, in the Ultimate Autographs break room. May 14th, 2025. Your host here, Rip Camelucci, along with my co-host and producer, Mike Napolitano. We got 4 left in that jersey break. So let's go ahead and let's knock that out before Mike and I sign off for good.
Might as well.
Might as well, right? You know, it seems like y'all are getting a little frisky, getting a little active towards the end of the show here. We're 2 away in that jersey break.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to get done. We're going to knock that out. Floyd's asking, Gary's asking what the Blackhawks are waiting for to hire a new coach.
I know.
2 weeks ago on the Saturday show, Joe was in here losing his mind. He had a vein coming out of his forehead yelling about how the Blackhawks haven't hired a coach yet. Are they just going to go into the season with no coach? Are they just going to let it fly?
No, they'll have one, but it's not.
Just ended for him.
It's not going to be.
Everyone else is
yeah, but
hiring coaches, though.
The coaching market is getting picked apart, but neither one of those guys were going to come to the Blackhawks. It was a pipe dream. Mike Sullivan or not Rick Tocchet, David Carl. David Carl's staying in college, so NHL isn't even on the table for him. And as far as Rick Tocchet, that would have been a nice one, but I could see the writing on the wall to Philly as well. So we'll see.
You don't seem too worried about it.
I'm not. I just want somebody that is not going to stunt any kind of growth of the young players. So far, I feel like Anders Sorensen has not, but I also don't think Anders Sorensen is the guy. Like, he is a developmental coach. He is not an NHL coach. He did well in the AHL. But now you're pulling up a lot of those guys from the AHL. So the development will still be there, I think. But
It sounds like what y'all are looking for at this stage is someone to get y'all to that next level. Develop these guys, get them to the next level, and then you might need another coach.
Right. Now,
to
does that
take
mean
that
I
next
want
step.
Anders Sorensen? No. I would like them to hire a coach, a real NHL coach with real NHL experience. However, we're going to have to wait and see.
One spot left in the
spot left in
jerseys.
those
One spot
jerseys.
left in the jerseys. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to close it out? Who's going to be the closer of the cloth, so to speak? Let us know who's it gonna be. Who's gonna get that Favre, man? That's a big hitter in the jerseys.
We could be chasing here.
Could be chase. The chase could be on. The chase could be on. Gary's saying the Blackhawks are starting to be cheap again.
I don't know if it's that. I just think it's a guy that's got to fit the system and a guy that wants to be here. And you could have probably thrown all the money at Mike Sullivan, but he didn't want to go to a team in this situation. He wants to go to a contender after being with
contender.
Pittsburgh, who missed the playoffs and they're not quite in that contending window. He wants to go take his talents to contenders. So I don't think any amount of money you could have offered. What's his name? David Carl. I don't think he was leaving Denver. I think he was just using the NHL offers as a way to boost his contract in Denver.
Leveraging it.
Yeah, leveraging and using it as a tactic to stay where he's at with his family. He's got young kids and probably doesn't want to uproot his family at the moment. Doesn't mean it can't happen in the future.
Speaking of getting cheap again, drop that jersey break in there. It's cheapest one on the site. One left. Don't be a cheapo. Close it out. Get the close of magic for yourself. Go ahead and hoard it. Hoard it up. So I just dropped that, and it's sold out.
There we go.
So there you go. Not yet, Jay Hammy. Literally just closed. And all I did was drop in the break page.
Let's hope not another top 3 pick next year. Let's hope that's not the case. Although, you know what? Honestly, if it's the number 1 overall and if it's Gavin McKenna, Connor Bedard's cousin,
Wait, really? His cousin is like a number 1 prospect?
Yeah. I'm
By
okay with
still, that's still crazy. Bret Hart and the British Bulldog were only cousins by marriage. That's still crazy.
Still, yeah. Still, though. All right, so that jersey is getting in there now. That'll be probably our last break here, unless we are close to something else. We are running out of time here on the morning show.
All right. Please drop me a box number for the 15th jersey break. There's Ramblin' Hamlin with the wheel. And he wants to let Jeff August know that he's going to win this Favre on the wheel. Just to rub it in. Just to rub it in. So let's get to the wheel. Yeah. Yeah, we got grudges here in the morning. All right. To the randomizer.
A lot of people are
out of 30.
For gifts, They think that I'm so easily swayed.
Yeah, right?
Speaking of gifts here, Common, what did you say about that weight a few weeks ago?
Speaking of Connor Bedard.
Yeah, the Connor Bedard maybe. The multi mix it up has been up for a day. So no dice on the way.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the Wade from the old 1 and 4 a few weeks ago. Yeah, you remember.
Hey, my birthday's only coming up in 6 months.
That must have slipped my mind.
Okay, we don't have 12 in the jerseys, but we do have 14, so it's going to be
Okay.
box 14. Ty thought about putting a number, but I feel we owe Hammy a chance with the wheel. It's that wheel feel, baby. All right. Let me get my names. Hammy's not feeling 14. Well, right, because you're feeling 22, which means you need to get into the 1 and 4, my guy. Nope, that's not what I'm doing. What am I doing? Here we go. Let's get these names in here. All right, Gary, George, James, Tyler, Sebastian. Good luck, everybody. 11 times on the randomizer. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Sebastian Flores in the NFC North. NFC South. Gary Marvin. George Williamson, NFC East. Gary Marvin, NFC West. James Hamlin, AFC North and South. And Tyler Cameron, AFC East. And Gary Marvin in the AFC West. Best of luck, everybody, here with the jersey break number 15, box number 14. Here we go. Woo! Dang! This is old school. We got Billy White Shoes Johnson here
Ooh.
with the JSA cert on this Oilers. This old Houston Oilers. This will be a Houston.
Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee
right?
Titans. Yeah, it says on here that, but no. Tennessee Titans jersey here. Well, Houston Oilers, excuse me.
Yeah.
Billy White Shoes Johnson
Very nice.
with the wheel.
AFC South, that's going to James Hamlin, the wheel caller.
Hamblin.
It was nice to him this time. It wasn't as far.
He was born a Hamblin man. Doodle-doo.
Very nice hit.
All right, that's going to bring us to 11:30 here, Central Standard Time, in the UA break room. And there's nothing else immediately pressing, is there, Mike?
No, nothing. Nothing that we've got.
Well then, that might just about do it for us here on the show. You want to hit us with what your hit of the show is, since we do have a little bit more on the table since we last spoke?
Oh, it's tough because it's either between.
Is it tough?
I will go the Letterman style like you do.
Okay.
I'm gonna put, because I know you're gonna put it higher.
I mean, the Largent's out here mostly because I wanted to use the football stamp.
Okay, so I'll put the Largent at 4, since we're ranking that one. Steve Largent, great hit. It's on a football. I think that's really cool. But I gotta put that at 4 because I gotta put the Wade jersey a little bit higher. I know you're gonna rank that one even higher because it's your Miami Heat.
It is.
But Ozzie Smith on that beautiful helmet, that's got to be number 2. But it's staying tried and true throughout this show that what I wanted to see was the Chipper Jones bat, and we actually saw it. So
Yeah.
I'm putting that in my
That
number
makes
1.
sense for you. That makes sense.
How about you?
You're consistent, Mike. Say nothing else about Mike. If not, he's consistent.
We have integrity here.
And we do. We have integrity. Yeah, I'm going to go Largent. Ozzie Smith helmet, Chipper Jones bat, Dwayne Wade jersey, licensed. I can't help it. I have to do it. Or else they'll take my Miami card away.
Yeah,
I'm literally wearing a Heat Court Culture shirt right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So that's that. Thank you all so much for watching, so much for hanging out with us on a wonderful Wednesday morning. Fun breaks, so much more for you in store throughout the day here on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that bell. Don't be afraid. Don't miss a moment of the action. Also, follow us on all of our social channels. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all that wonderful stuff. Thank you to our excellent support staff here at Ultimate Autographs, as well as all of you watching. Thank you so much for watching and interacting and engaging with us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hammy. Thank you, Ty, for the kind words. Best of luck out there in the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock shows every day here at Ultimate Autographs. Mike, thank you so much for rocking and rolling all morning long.
No problem.
Digging the Chicago dog shirt. Any final thoughts?
No, great show, guys. Congratulations to our winners as usual. We will see you again tomorrow morning, but stick around because we have the noon, the 3, and the 6 p.m.
Sweet.
today.
Keep it locked here. I was just about to say, keep it locked here at 12 for Alex and Common in the break room. So keep it locked seriously. Don't move from where you are. Don't touch your devices. Just let it roll, and we'll just come back. Magic, like that. So there you have it. Thank you again so much. For Mike, this is Rip from the UA break room. Keep it popping, baby. I don't know what that is. I'm still trying to find a sign off.